Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Hopefully everyone's off to an awesome start to their day. Ready for some more Sizzlipede hunting, some Zamas. I'm going to start off with a Latito here, too, just because it happened to be right where I parked today. So, give me a second while the chat phone loads in. We'll jump in on this guy. Hopefully our legendary shiny luck turns around today. Yesterday, I can't believe we didn't get one on raid hour for the Zamas, but maybe we'll get something today. Let me know when it loads in for you guys. Looks like it's good on mine now. What's going on, Carter? Got Brian, Jay, Reed, good to see you. If you want to hop in on Laddie, if you're on the friends list, jump on in. If you want an invite, let me know. But let's start off with this guy here. Hopefully we get some decent bird luck today, too. That bird we saw yesterday was a 150 CP, I think. And Antonio was telling me that could have been close to a hundo, which is a little bit upsetting if it was. But what's up, Valor King? Good to see you, man. All right. Well, let's get my Kecleon in here. I know that everyone's kind of like over Laddie, but I'm not quite over it yet. We got a purifiable hundo yesterday. Need to get that shundo. Ashley with the 10 says it's going to be a good day. Our first trade. I hope I'm able to make your shundo Gary dreams come true. Thank you very much for the 10. Then, yeah, hopefully it turns out good. We'll wait a little bit just to make sure everyone's here to see it, just in case. But I really hope that turns out good. Show some love for Ashley. It's going to be a nice one. I mean, either way, there's some cool luckies to have. And you never know. I've traded upwards of 100 plus times for Gary alone. And the closest I've got is a 96. So we'll see what happens. But either way, thank you again, Ashley. I do appreciate that. Also, no one's feeling the love for the Laddie today. This happened yesterday, too. We had like some lobbies of like 12 people, and other times people are like, nah, they just want the Zamas. So if that is the case, I'll just go on our way looking for some Zamas and start hunting for some Birditos, too. But thank you again, Ashley. I appreciate that. All right. Dude, literally the Laddies have no love. That's crazy. We got our 7th purifiable hundo yesterday. That's kind of why I'm still in the hunt for these. See if we could maybe grab ourselves a purifiable shundo. What's up, Per says? I was here yesterday. Love your channel. Thanks, man. Glad to hear you liking what you see. Thanks for being here watching the streams. We got me and Boogs going in. You know what? I'm fine with that. We duoed a couple of these yesterday. I understand. This is an older one. It's come out a couple of times. I know it's not brand new, but for me, I have unfinished business with the Laddies. So me and Boogs, maybe we're going to get the shundo for the duo. What's up, Pace? Dude, Pace, thank you so much for the ticket, by the way, man. I saw that last night, the ticket for the Water Research Day. So big thank you, man. Hopefully I pull the shundo, and if we do, I'm naming it after you for sure. And yeah, another kind of not super warm day here in Canada. It's kind of on and off rain, and wind has been a bit of an issue. No, you're good, Ashley. You're good. We're going to find a lot of other ones throughout the day, too. I know that Zam was the big one everyone's going for, and I understand. I guess I kind of am, too, but I'm a sucker for shadow raids. When I see them around, the purifiable option's just too nice. I can't help myself but throw a pass in. What's up, Heavy? How you doing, man? And yeah, we did a couple of these as duos and trios recently. Like, it's relatively easy. It's just like any other raid boss, any shadow raid boss that is. You gotta throw gems in, right? But it's not like it's, you know, a not beatable raid even with 2. And I'm pretty sure it would be a lot closer if it wasn't a shadow raid. What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? But yeah, we got another remote trade coming in today. So we had the one yesterday with Jay, got one today with Ashley, and then I think on Saturday we have our one with Luis. So lots and lots of remote trades coming up, I guess, this week and later on next week, too. We should have another 3 of them. April content update got released. What do you think? I heard that Groudon and Kyogre are coming back, but I thought there was something else there that was kind of meh. Was it Tapus? I don't know. I always like Groudon, Kyogre. They don't have backgrounds, though, and we just had them recently. Also, Sirens coming this way. One sec. Let me try to walk away so it's not loud for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They can't have banger events one after another, right? They have to have some kind of in-between filler stuff here and there. And I understand that, but especially after having, like, events like Kalos Tour and other stuff like that, it always seems a little bit lackluster when they just have random non-background raids we've had a gazillion times. You're welcome. Shundo's coming for sure. Hey, Flygon, what's up, man? Yo, Spikes. Dude, thank you for the nifty gift. He goes to Pokeball Master. If you're in the house, Pokeball, please say thank you. Let's freaking go, man. Really appreciate that. You guys already know, Spike is dropping a nifty gifty seemingly every single time we see him. So really, really, truly appreciate it. Regidrago, Kyogre, Groudon, Tapu. Drago's coming? Okay, that's decent. I'm actually a fan of Drago. Again, it's hard to care about them as much when they don't have the backgrounds. We just had a background hunt for them. But it's still good for candies and hundos and whatever. But yo, Spike, thank you again, man. Hope Ray comes back. Yeah, it's seemingly once a year. Usually about once a year we get Ray. and it comes back for, I guess, like a raid day type deal. We had that one in October, so I wouldn't expect to see it again, but maybe we'll see it in like the summertime. I don't know. Hard to say. Shiny tacos and cocos? What do you mean tacos and cocos? Love your live streams. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here and watching the streams. What's up, Ella? As always, says Spike. Dude, and as always, I know that I was telling you this before, Spike, but man, I've still been hunting every single night on Fire Red, trying to get that stupid shiny Charmander. It is actually insane that it's taken me this long. Like, we're talking like 45 plus hours of shiny hunting for one stupid Charmander. So hopefully someday I can start streaming that game on the side. But until now, we're just going to be resetting the Nintendo Switch 8 million gazillion times. Why did they just let in non-Mega 5-star raid days a few days ago? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean by that? Tapu Koko? Yeah. Tapu's, I mean, I don't know. They come back too often, man. I'm just not a Tapu fan. The shinies are good. They're semi-useful. I don't know. The Tapus and the Reggies are always really tough for me to fully care about. I always raid them, but... Alright, Boogs. GG's in the duo. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we got. This one is 2417. You want a 2507. So there's a 0 chance of a purifiable Shundo here, but could be a shiny to start the day. And for those of you that have been here the last week or so, our legendary raid luck has been in the toilet. It has been brutal, to say the least. But it's going to continue that way. Okay, nice. That's fine. I'm feeling like a Hundo Zamazenta today. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. There should be one over on G-Bird Avenue, which is a perfect time to pop our daily incense, go for a walk. Let's get this going, pop Kyurem for 20 minutes. I did get kind of a nice hundo today, I'll show you guys in a little bit, from a raid. An unexpected one, but it was not Zama. Hey, Coach, thanks, man. Hopefully goes towards a nice G-Bird today, we'll see. And the crazy thing is, we actually have seen, I think, close to 10 birds since that event. The event where they had the wild legendaries. None of them have shined yet, which makes me a little bit worried they didn't turn the shiny rates back on the wild legendaries to 1 in 20, but maybe it's just RNG. I don't know. Do I have a background Ray? I do not. No, I wasn't playing during any events that Ray could have a background. I could have traded for one, but I don't have that. Hey, Clexa, what's up? Kamal, good to see you, man. Rachel in the house, too. And I mentioned before, I'm sure some people missed it, but we do have another remote trade today. Another chance at a potential Shundo. I've never got a Schlundo from a trade. Never once. And the odds are 1 in 64, right? So if you're doing hundreds of lucky trades... Okay, we're going to get interrupted by the wee-woos here. I was going to say, we should have a couple. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, I was in the right area at the right time for that. Xenix, what's up? Good luck in the grind today. What are your thoughts on the Water Research Day? The Water Research Day is... I'm okay with the Lotads and the Feebas. Clamperl's a little bit meh. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Dude, there was like an old lady who was blocking the intersection. There's a fire truck coming. I was like just an innocent bystander, and there was like, man. That was like the worst place I could possibly be standing. Hands up, yeah, exactly. How many shiny bugs? None. Yo, yesterday I grinded for like 5 hours, got 1 shiny. It was bad. I mean, like, it was still a fun time, but man, the shiny luck yesterday was not flowing, so has to be today. Will Magikarp be a part of the Water Day? It might be a spawn, but it's not part of the, like the boosted 1 in 10 stuff. Shame Scyther's 1 in 512 now. Yeah, what's up with that? Why get rid of Permaboost? That makes no sense. Also, we got 2 checks. Number 1 is Durant, which I think that's from a winter raid quest, which is just crazy to me. Number 2 is Ninkata. I guess if you don't have Durant, if it's not your regional, I guess that's kind of cool. But for me, man, I'm not really a huge fan of seeing that. Yeah, Research Day is Saturday. Which, again, it's 1 in 10 shiny odds, right? So I actually do have 2 Shundos from Research Days. It's your best statistical odds of getting a Shundo ever. So we did get Mr. Runarigus right here. And then I actually got the Skrelp, too. This is that Shundo that I stacked. I accidentally put this into my research stack, and it was a Shundo. So I've had pretty good luck with these compared to, like, raid days and other stuff like that. Why does it seem crazy to you? What are you talking about? Not sure what the question is. You'll have to let me know a little bit more context than that. What about you? My first shiny, says Ashley, is a Combi. Oh, the female one. Yeah, I was going to say, that one is definitely tough to get. I think I still only have one in my account. I evolved it to the Vespa Queen, but yeah, it is pretty tough to get your hands on. Maybe a 1 in 8 chance of being the female? I don't actually know. There's a couple like that. Was that the Egyptian guy? I have no idea what you're talking about, man. It was a Pokemon in the game. And Burmy, yikes. We want a 211 for that. Hope I can play the research day. Yeah, I will say, the ticket for that event's usually pretty good. It gives you a bunch of checks, all 1 in 10 shiny checks. However, you do have to have field research around to be able to unlock them. So if you don't have access to field research, you can only get a certain amount of them done. But if you do have access, you're just doubling up on your checks, which is great. First shiny was a Nidoran female. What's up, Harry? Dude, the Nidoran male is super nice. That's what's at the G-Bird Park right now. Do I delete shinies? Sometimes. I should soon, because more than half of my storage is actually shinies. I have 12,000 Pokemon total. 6,000 plus of them are shinies. So you don't need that many, especially with like score bunnies and stuff, man. It's kind of silly, but it also just looks cool. I don't know. How are we doing today? Doing good, man. Thanks for asking. How about you? Z-Nex, thanks for the sub, man. Let's freaking go. Probably between 10 and 20 collects, I'd say. I don't actually know. They're always a little bit different. Ninkata again. Ooh. Is that good? Is the Hundo 329 or 326? This is the highest one that I've seen. Okay, yeah, it's probably 329 then. Cool, though. That's pretty close. Frozen might do that. Let me check for a bird here quick, because this is G-Bird Avenue. We got a Zama up the street. 329, I was going to say, yeah, I knew it was kind of up there. I'm still going for Shiny Shadow Sneasel, and I guess now that it's possible, going for the Shiny Shadow Swinub, too. So let's go ahead and check. But yeah, we do, again, have a nice special trade coming up today. Probably going to do that after the Zamazenta raid, if Ashley's cool with that. But it's going to be a good one. I got a good feeling about it. Eventually, we got to hit a Shundo, right? So, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Shundos recently from trades. Eventually, we got to be knocking on the door. Think it's cool too. I was going to hold off transferring. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Gio, what I would recommend is, like, if you have friends with the same shinies, trade them, right? And like, and if they're trash, you can delete them then. But every time you trade, it has a chance of going lucky. And when it goes lucky, it's a 1 in 64 chance of being a Hundo. So on a shiny, a Shundo, right? So I think that that's a good use of Calm Day shinies. Try to re-roll them and hope for the best. You never know. Yo, Dare, what's up, man? Dare says, uh-oh. What's uh-oh? Oh, the 67% from Rachel. I see that now. Anytime's fine. I'm driving, but I can pull over. I mean, we can wait. I don't want to make you have to do some hectic scenario if you're driving. Whenever's cool. It's not a rush. Collection with 19%. Okay, it's still early. What move is that on Lucario? Force Palm on that one, I think. I have another one that has counter, I think, but that one I think is Force Palm. All right, let's see. Come on. Spiel says, nah. That can be shiny now too, which, I mean, the Walrein would be very, very sick. Any of the ones that have not been released in the past, when I see them in the grunts, I have to take a shot at them. They're too cool, man. You get a Shundozation, did you? That's cool. Have to pick up the kid. Yeah, you're all good. Let me know when you're good to go, and then we can go from there. That's cool with me. In the meantime, we'll do some raids and hopefully find some birditos. I'm craving a nice G-Bird catch. I mean, to be fair, we have caught 3 birds in the last 2 weeks. Not like I haven't been catching them, but we could always use some more. And yeah, the last couple we caught, too, of course, all non-shinies, but that one here is the biggest one I've ever caught, CP-wise. And the IVs are still like trash, whatever, but that is definitely the biggest one I've caught with an Ultra Ball ever. Hey, what's up, Hooch? The bug event no one asked for. You mean you don't like Sawaddles? This event has some, like, I guess, some merit to it a little bit on, like, Stardust, and there's a new shiny and whatever. But here's my thing. They should have had Sizzlipede in research and potentially even shiny boosted it. That gets people to care, right? When it's full odds and coming from lures, man, I don't know. This gives us a Burmy and also these guys. Remember the one year we had the Bug-Out event where it was all Burmy stuff? That was diabolical. Nick, what's up, dude? Also, full links being in Dynamax battles. They're kind of hitting us from all angles. But speaking of that, I might buy the other page of the research for this, I think, because I was showing before, if you go to the bonus ranks, hidden all the way down here at the bottom, for whatever reason, There are 2 Shedinjas. One of them is free, one of them is paid. But that's the only check that we get. Only 2 checks, I guess, we get for that shiny, which is very rare. So, is it worth it to buy that for you? Maybe. Maybe not. I probably will. How many rays do I have? Quite a few. I don't collect them or anything, though. I just keep the good ones. And Nick, I'm doing good, man. Good to see ya. Lures, smooers? Yeah, I mean, lures are okay if you're chilling at like a restaurant or a friend's house or whatever. The way that I play, though, I'm walking too much. You know, I'm not really looking to drop a lure and hang out for 5 minutes for a potential spawn. That just seems like a not smart idea. Yo, Zark, thanks for 17 months, man. Dude, show some love for Zark. That's a crazy amount of time. I hope you've been well. He says, sup, BT, not much. We're just on that bird grind, like always. But, dude, sincerely, thank you so much for 17 months. That's crazy. I think that's about as long as memberships have been open on the channel. That's pretty much from the start. So a massive, colossal thank you, man. I posted a pic of a level 1 G-Bird in your community. Would you want to see that? Yeah, put it in the brags and flexes in the Discord. I'll have a look, man. Always like to see level 1 birds. Level 1s are unfortunately not possible for me today. I was going to click it before someone sent me this. But we do have windy weather boost, which you can only get level 1 birds in non-weather boosted conditions. So maybe it'll switch to snowy again, which would be kind of nice. Am I back in Canada? Demi says, yeah, I live in Canada, right? So I was only abroad for the event, which was about a week long. A little less than a week. But yes, I do live in Canada. Shiny's, oh, no way. Shiny Zapdos, sick. Yo, congrats on that, Zark. That's awesome. I hope I can twin with you. I feel like I have a shiny Zapdos coming soon. I don't know why. I think that's going to be the next shiny bird that I see, whenever that is. Which we're going to get one more spawn here and then pop in on this Zama. And it's a cat. Well, glad that we waited for that. That's perfect. Shiny 98 female Combi. That's cool. Yeah, it's not like Vespa Queen. Like, it's not like it's good or anything. But it's rare. Yeah, like super rare. So, very nice to have. How do you get good cellular data when traveling? Well, you got to buy it from, you know, whatever country you're in, right? There's no one size fits all. You just got to Google things, look into it like you would for anything else. But yeah, pretty much whatever country you go to, you just look into their network carriers. It's always a hassle though, man. Honestly speaking, you're never going to have as good of network as you have back home, right? Because you just don't know the area as well. Unless you're going to like a country that's very similar to yours. Lucky Mewtwo today, nice. Shiny Pikachu with the costume 98, good. Well, yeah, I don't think there's any scenario I'd tell you that's bad. It's pretty good. Hey, Corbin, what's up, man? Gonna bottle cap that Rayquaza? No, I don't think so. It's cool, but I have other plans. If a bottle cap comes back around, I think I'd be looking to go with my Galarian Articuno because that would finish my Shundo set. So I think that's what I would do with it. There's no mention of a bottle cap coming anytime soon. We could see them again for like GoFest or Wild Area, or maybe they won't give us one this year. I don't know. I have no idea, man. No bird for me today, says Dare. Dang. Going in with a short lobby for Zama, too. People just kind of over the raids right now, or what? I don't think we've seen this short of lobbies consistently all month, which is wild. I mean, I'm down either way, but get a Shundo costume Pikachu as your first Shundo. That's sick. I don't really trade for Pikas ever. I sometimes trade them away. I got lots of friends that collect them, so I don't mind trading some of mine away, but I never really receive them. So I've never got too close to getting a Shundo Pika, but that is sick. Lil Yoink, what up, dude? What are the IVs in the Rayquaza? The one that I have a few different ones. The shiny one that I have is a 98. It's a 15, 15, 14. I got it recently, actually. I posted the video of the trade last night. If you want to check it out, it is the last short that I posted on the channel. But yeah, I don't trade for rays too often either. I'm always open to getting them and stuff, but I have a little bit higher priority list for other Pokemon. Hundo Fracture's sick. It just got here. Hope you get a shiny Zamazenta done 18. They're all trash. Dream, dude, I didn't get one on the raid hour last night, which was crazy because on the day we did, I think, 25 Zamas. And I didn't get a Zacian last week either, which is wild. Like, I did 50 plus Zacians, no shiny. I've done 25 plus on the Zamas, no shiny. So it happens, but I feel like I'm due for some good luck. 3-stream streak, what's up, man? My game is working perfectly as usual. Gonna restart before we trade. Yeah, I was gonna say definitely do that. It's probably still gonna be broken either way. I don't know, but yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know. I'll send you the request and stuff. But yeah, like most of the remote trades I've done recently, they like break the animation and it just appears in my account, which is taking half of the fun out of the whole trade, but that's Niantic for you. Hobbs, thanks for the sub, man. Harry with 42, okay. What's up, Zoe? Dallas says, did you turn Lucky Friends when you hit? Can you turn Lucky Friends whenever you hit Forever Friends? Yeah, you can hit it before that. So Best Friends is the level you can hit Lucky Friends. Best Friends is Friend level 4. Friend level 5 is when you can actually remote trade. But keep in mind, once you remote trade, it's 90 more days to get another one. So it's not like you can just unlimited do them. Also, Kekleon, I was like, yeah, you're going to get one-shotted, man. W subs indeed. Christic, I'm good. How about you? Got Blitz in the house too. Good to see you. No shinies yet, Plush. We just got started. This is my second raid. So we did a Latias, and then this, and I've caught a couple of wild spawns, but we pretty much just got started for the day. I feel like today's going to be lucky, though. Also, we got smoked in this. That's crazy, man. That was a feinted team against a Zam was nuts. Shiny Shadow Persian, sweet. All right, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. This one is 2151, which is okay. It's not great, to be honest. Well, let's see if he's pink, though. Hopefully we can get back in the shiny board with the legendaries, man. Come on. Not on this one. That's fine. You know what? We're saving our luck for like a G-Bird, I think. Shiny G-Bird instead. Oh, nice. Sweet. Speaking of best friends, there we go. I don't drop eggs for those anymore. I probably should, but I don't know, man. There's not really like an incentive to get XP after level 80. Except for like just bragging rights, you know? If you're someone that likes to just rack up the numbers, then sure. But for me, I don't know. I very seldom care about getting more of it. You see the Goat Yveltal. Yeah, that's actually, that one I got from Kamal, I think. A Volbeat here. I maxed out 4 of them, right? How many did I max? Hold on. So I had this hundo from way back when. I maxed out the one Kamal gave me with the background. That one Aaron. That one's with the LA background from Wolverine. So they're pretty cool. I mean, they're definitely not shundos, but they're still useful to have. And we got our G-Bird right up here yesterday. We hit Forever Friends this morning. I dropped a lucky egg. I was gonna, oh, you definitely should. Like, if you're not level 80 yet, the XP from Friendship is the best. I'm just talking like for me, it's not like it unlocks anything for me, so I don't usually care that much. I probably still should, just to see how high of XP I can get and stuff, but yeah, if you're trying to level up, like Friendship XP is #1, the best way to do it. Kamal says that's me. Yeah, Yveltal misses you. He's not quite fond of me yet, Kamal. He's still looking for you. He's like, yo, why did I get traded? The Nimbler. Cricketot, cool. Come on, give me a Birdito. I'm ready to see a big old Birdito. I have this new habit of like checking every 3 seconds for hundos, which I think is a good habit, just in case you find anything. Could post it on, I guess, Campfire for callouts. Not that anyone else does that in this area for me. Hey, Benny can still game. Thank you so much for the subs. How long am I streaming? I don't know. Depends how long I feel like doing it today. I never set time limits. You know, I kind of just go and just have fun. And whenever I get hungry or whatever, I call it. But we just got started, so probably a while longer today. Zoe says W, new subs. Had a talk with Gary. He's ready to come home with you. Is he? Okay, let me get another spawn and I'll send you the trade request. He's ready to come home. Gary's like, yo, I'm getting traded? Getting a new dad? Okay, it's a star U. I just had to check. Okay, man, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't break. Hopefully it goes through fine. We are trading with Ashley today. Why? Did you just see that? Her name didn't pop up the more of it I typed. I'm excited, man. Maybe this is the Shundo Gary I've been waiting for. All right, so we got to go in, selected. Which one's looking luckier? Yo, I'm going to go with the 1897, I think. I think that's the one that seems lucky to me. Okay, so that's the one we want. Gonna confirm it, nice. Okay, the request has been sent. Let's see if we can get this to not break. Because last time it just automatically was in my account. Hey, what's up, Kay? Zacian's gone. Callie with a 70, good to see ya. Jay says good luck. Okay, so we go back in here. Okay, it's still marinating, I think. I don't know. The animation's always broken, man. For some reason, it's always messed up. Let me get another spawn or two. Either way, the trade is going to go through. I just don't know if we're going to get to watch the animation live or not. Depends on how messed up the app is. Okay, yeah. I don't know. We'll keep checking. We'll keep seeing. Last few times, it has just put the Pokemon into my account. So, I'm going to get Ashley to text me her results as well. We'll make sure you show you guys. In case she gets a Shundo, or maybe they're both going to be Shundos. I don't know. Go back and double check again. Looked like it was loading there. That's weird. You see that? It showed the lucky background and then it did this. Are people lying about the Durant you ran from? Was it a hundo? It's in my, it's not, I didn't run from it, by the way. It's in my pass. So it could be. I don't know. Man, this game. It's being weird help. Yeah, so you should have to go click on it and then, like, pick the Pokemon from me. Pick the Mudbray. I think. I think that's what you'll have to do. What's the latest, brother? Any shiny birds? His outdoor gym. Not shiny. I caught 3 birds in the last 2 weeks, though. But, yeah. We're looking for something currently. Like, as we speak right now. Also, I should beef this up before I forget. We're messing around with all the trade stuff. Dude, the remote trades are such a cool feature. I just don't like how the animation's not very smooth at all. Like, this seems to break for somebody always, or just automatically trades in the background. I don't know. It's gonna go through. So we don't have to worry about that, but... yeah, it's, I don't know. It's having some issues. Good stuff, man. This is outdoor. Yeah, we're up to 42 birds now. 42 birds and 18 shinies, which I think is a crazy nice collection, man. I did it and it shows me Gary. Won't let me hit confirm. Really? Did you get to pick the Pokemon you want? All I can think is maybe restart. Because mine says, wait for your friend to review and send a response. So I don't know. I don't know. It's always messed up. I don't think we've had one of those remote trades go through properly. Except for the one with Rachel, I think. Maybe the one with Marissa, too. I was going to say, there's been a couple that, like, went through properly. The rest of them have all been a broken animation. What are the chances to catch a Galarian bird? I don't know if there's exact odds on the catch rates. Maybe there is. But it's very low. They usually run. Picked Mudbray, going to restart. No, don't be sorry. It's not your fault. This game is just dumb. This game has always got issues. It's got so many issues that it's like a full-time job keeping up with the different things that are broken with it. And I guess we'll pop one of these. We may as well. 0.3. Yeah, I think there is, like, there's obviously, like, some side statistics, though, on, like, if you're using great throws, excellence, type of ball you're using, berries. Either way, it's, if you catch it, if you manage to catch one at all, it's a big deal. Let's put it that way. The Sizzlipede. I feel like he's going to shine today. But yeah, we'll keep checking. I don't know if I'm going to get notified again. Because, like, you would think it would get me to confirm, right? It should get me to confirm that I'm, like, cool trading Mudbray, right? Because, like, if you picture it this way, if they didn't know that we were talking outside of the game, like, you would think you'd have to do that. I don't know. We've done 10 remote trades, and I still don't fully understand. Because they're different every single time I do it. Any Shadow 5 stars? Did one already today. As you know, I always do whatever we come across. I actually got yesterday from a Shadow raid I purified it, but another purifiable hundo, which is just crazy to think we've had 7 shundo checks at Laddie. Hamburger? Could go for one of those right now. A good burrito. Totodile, my boy, as we're full. How are we full already? Dude, all these backgrounds are bogging my storage down so badly. I gotta go through and actually do a deep clean. Niantic loves to introduce a feature with huge bugs. Yeah, I don't understand how they don't test things. Did you pick 1 from her? You picked 3 from her at bugs with 1, really? I did not pick 3. Could that be the issue? Dude, why would that be it? Why would you have to pick 3? Like, I believe you, it's probably a real thing. You know what? Actually, if it doesn't fix, I'll hit cancel, and then we'll go back in and we'll try it again. Because, yeah, by the time if you restart, if nothing's changed, I'll cancel it and we'll try it again. Because something has to be wrong with it. Any game withdrawal problems, contact me. It's just crazy that they don't test anything in this game. Like, it works enough that you can make trades, but yeah, it's a little bit messed. Haven't had one, let alone 10. Yeah, I wasn't one of the first ones to do it. I was probably like a week or two late after, like, you potentially could. But either way, it's pretty crazy that they have this many issues. Maybe you hit the Gary limit, says Jay. I don't know. How do you fast catch? Please tell me. I have a video on the channel. It's very easy, actually. So if you go to my YouTube channel, my channel page, click on videos. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. And it shows you the hand motion and how to catch and everything. Super easy. The video's only a minute long, so definitely give it a go. Send me a screenshot of what it's doing. Okay, if it's still messed up, I'm just going to cancel it and I'll send it again. Yeah, okay, I'm going to cancel this. Action cannot be undone. Yo, if I cancel the trade, does anyone know if this is going to, like, flat out take our trade away? It shouldn't, right? I don't think it will. Someone let me know before I do that. Because knowing this game... Yeah, I think we're supposed to pick 3, actually, I think. Which is dumb, but yeah, I think that's how we're supposed to do it. But if someone wants to confirm that, if I can cancel that or not, if it's fine. Because I don't want to flat out screw it up. Sure hope it doesn't. Yeah, I gotta be an active member, though, Demi. Just because I have, like, 0 friendless spots left, so... I have kept you for however long it's been. And I do send invites to members and stuff, but yeah. At some point, you know, I can't keep people for like 8 months without being a member. It shouldn't. I did a cancel today, says Nano. Okay, cool. There we go. That'll be fine then. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this then. Actually, I'm gonna send it again. How to spot birds. You gotta walk outside. Gotta walk outside and do some exploring. It's kind of like when people are like, yo, where do I catch fish? Well, you gotta go outside and look for them with a fishing rod. That's kind of the way to do it. Okay, well, let me try this again. We're gonna pick 3. Gonna pick 3 this time and see if that's maybe what was messing it up. Which I don't know why it would be pick 3, but it probably is. I'm just gonna put them all as Gary's. Put that one in the front. Okay, there we go. That one's looking better. I have a better feeling about this one. Restart before you pick. I could pick them now too, I guess, right? Or I could restart it now. That's weird, man. It really shouldn't be that complex of a feature. You can fish on a website. Apparently there's plenty on the website. It says lunch. What's up, man? There is. I've heard it's like shooting fish in a barrel. All right, well, the game finally let me back in. With my luck, I was going to say watch the trade already have gone through. Okay. This one's looking about the same. Spot 1, very rare thing. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm not recording anything right now. Thanks, now I learned how to quick catch. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, that's why I made that video. A lot of people were asking me how to catch. So that's kind of why I made that video. Let's give that trade a second. I'm assuming I have to confirm something again. All right, here we go. All right, lucky trade finally going in. Well, I spoke too soon. As I was saying, lucky trade going in. This is going to be a sick one, man. Gonna pick the Gary, get started. There we go, the Mudbray. Shiny Gary for shiny Mudbray. Good luck, Ashley. Here we go. I'm gonna get her to text me her results. We're gonna look at hers, and then we're gonna check mine. So there's mine. It's marinating. Give me a second. I'm gonna put the shield up. And we're gonna see what she gets. The next time I open the screen, you guys are gonna see what she got. Dude, imagine a Shundo. That would be crazy. This would be wild, man. Also, I hope the stream doesn't lag. Sometimes it does when I'm doing these trades. I don't know why. Dude, imagine she texts me a picture of a Shundo. Okay, hopefully it's fine. For some reason, when I put that shield up, it does that. We're about to find out, though, man. It was going to be a Dex entry shiny for her, too. Imagine a Dex entry Shundo. Hello from South Africa. Me. I'm just picturing, imagine she sends me a picture of a Shundo. It's so laggy. I mean, it kind of is what it is. You just got to chill for a sec. Oh, my God, man. Yo, you guys are driving me nuts with the comments. Enough with that. All right, well, we're going to have to go back to this. People are whining too much about lag, so we'll sit on this screen so that you guys can settle down for a sec. Jeez, man. This makes me want to do these off stream when people whine like that. It's lag for 6 seconds. Let me know when you text me that, Ashley, and we'll go in and go so people don't cry. Because, man, that drives me nuts. It lagged for like 5 seconds. Yeah, I was going to say, okay, it's wild. It for some reason does it when that shield's on. I don't know why. You're happy right now? That's awesome. Okay, well, let me go and check if it's there or not. I'm not too sure. All right, here we go. It came in. She got the 12, 13, 15. Not too bad. I mean, Dex entry shiny too, pretty sick. Oh, man. Okay, let me take this off. Make sure it's not lagging. We're going to check out mine. Oh, man, okay, looks like it's fine now, right? Looks like we're good? I think we are. So let me look at the timer here. Because for some reason, man, it always lags during this. It's just so annoying. Yeah, it looks good now, right? Yeah, we good. All right, man. And here's mine. Come on. Ah, okay. Either way, thank you for the trade, Ashley. Another Gary in the books. We got a 14, 13, 15, which is a 93%. That's not too bad. We'll definitely take that. Man, Gary does not want to go Shundo for me, does he? He is not interested in being a Shundo. We've tried everything we possibly could, and he's just like, nah, gonna take you 280 trades. What's up, Rail? Came just in time? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, like, I like doing those trades on stream, but they for some reason lag and then everyone loses their mind. So I don't know if I will do too many more of those. We could just start doing them as videos, because then it's not, massively annoying for me or anything, but they are cool, man. Just for some reason, they lag when I put the shield on, and it's obviously not my fault. It just happens every single time. But that one's a pretty good trade. What up, Ben? When someone, for example, had ADHD, they see a squirrel and completely forget what they were talking about. I feel like that happens a lot easier than you think, even for people that don't have that. The world is just hectic now, man. Sometimes happens to me. If I'm walking around, like, streaming this game, walking past people in traffic and looking at two phones and stuff, definitely a little bit easier said than done for that to happen. Favorite adventure effect besides Roar Time? I would say my favorite one is definitely Palkia, man. I like Palkia better than Roar Time. I just use Roar Time while I'm hunting birds. Yeah, I gotta be local to trade, so I can't trade you. I think I told you that yesterday and the day before too, but yeah, gotta be local to trade. There's no possible way I could trade you unless you're local or you're forever friends, which forever friends, you have to be on the friends list, and it's like a year of interaction, so that's the reason I said that multiple times already. I think the stream did the weird glitch again. What are we talking about, Dare? What glitch are we talking about? The fish. Fish is cool. I was going to say, imagine that shining after the Gary. After I earn another candy with Volcanion and get a Best Buddy the Mudbray, that's awesome. It's still a 6 shiny, isn't it? It actually looks really good with the lucky background, too. I think the first one I got was from Gav. It was a lucky one as well. But either way, still pretty nice. Thank you for the trade again. We'll get it next time. One of them's going to be a Shundo one of these days. Since you got my old account back, I'm going to trade Crown's Sword. You can't trade the Crowns. You can trade the regular version, but you can't trade the Crown versions. So you won't be able to do that. Mr. Pineco. I still don't have a shiny Fido from that event. Literally still never got a shiny Fido. Which is crazy. What's up, Jan? I don't know, for me, the stream restarted. The stream restarted? That's crazy, man. I don't know. It seems okay for me. It's hard to tell, man. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to trade the regular version and make them crown. Yeah, nice. I was going to say, you can definitely trade those. And if it already is crowned, you can uncrown it, I guess, to trade it. You lose the energy, but still, whatever. Hey, pro game, what's up? Stream is good, breather, says Callie. Okay. I don't know. Lately, man, technology's been driving me nuts. It's like always hectic issues. Which, I mean, I don't usually care about, but when you're dealing with, like, walking around in the rain and things are doing that, you're kind of just like, yo, come on. Give me a break here, you know? Let's go to the bird park. Let's go look for birditos after these 3 checks. Number 1 is the Volbeat. Whoa, that's a way higher one. I don't think you lose the energy. I know you do for Necrozma. But if you trade it, I mean, the person's not going to get that with them. Also, not a hundo. Okay, so it's get way higher than that then. Jan with 50 says better than yesterday. Is that the bar? Anil says good news. What's up? Burmy, okay. 2. Yikes. Yo, those are trash, man. Like, remember what happened with the trade with Marissa? For me, that happened. Oh, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a shundo either way, so hopefully you could see the results. We showed Ashley's there too, but yeah, I don't know why, man. It's Discord, I think. If I open a Discord message or like put the shield on, it lags the stream and it drives me nuts. It never used to, but this streaming software is deteriorating, I think. There's issues, like new issues with it every day. It must have been bought by Scopely, I think. No Hunditos in there. Good to hear that, Anil. Glad to hear you're on the mend, dude. That's awesome. Swadloon, that's not awesome. Get a Zama down there. All right, let's head that way. I feel like there hasn't been that many raids to start the day. We did, what, the 2 or 3 of them, and that's kind of all that's been around. Yeah, Jan, that's awesome. I did see that too. Someone tagged me in that, I think. You're Shiny Gary. That's awesome, man. I've actually never... Well, I don't think it's ever been really in research before that. I was going to say I've never got a research one, but that might be why. Because, yeah, I don't think it's typically a research Pokemon you can get. Really cool that Gary's in the research breakthrough box, though. Playing Geometry Dash. How's that game? Daniel says I'm late. Unacceptable, man. I'm just kidding. How you doing? We're about to go on an adventure for birds. We already have been, but one of my prime areas I like to hunt in down by the water here. We're about to venture up that way and do the Zama raid. Let me get one more spawn, and I want to check after Miltank brings all the boys to the yard. I was going to say, I want to check this Fire Grunt, because the Shiny Shadow Litwick I said before, that would be a dream come true. Shiny Shadow Chandelure, which is a crazy mouthful to say. Fantastic looking shiny. Oh, okay. Maybe we got a shot. Dude, traffic here today looks wild. I'm trying to keep one eye on my phone, one eye on traffic. Brakes in the middle. That'd be a cool one, too. Technically, I guess you could get this, right? I'm guessing in the back will be Delphox. I've seen Camerupt here once before. It is Delphox. Also, imagine if they made an adjustment to Rocket Grunts where you can get the 3rd Pokemon. Like, imagine from, like, the flying one getting Dragonite and stuff. That'd be crazy. Alright, let's see. I believe these are full odds, but again, I still like bringing these down. Gene says got a shiny Wailord. That's cool, man. Yeah, the shiny Wailamur family is just good. Really, really good shiny line. Alright, here we go. Not shiny 193 is terrible, I think. And Lotad, going to be having his research day this weekend, combined with Feebas, Clamperl. I don't know, Lotad is usually a full odds, right? But until this recent update, Clamperl and Feebas were perma-boosted, which is kind of odd. I don't know how we're feeling about that. Very weird picks to have a research day altogether. Pace was 69%. There we go, Pace. That's how you do it. Need the shiny Litwick for the Unova Dex. Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't have very many in that family. It's a tough one to get. Did I ever get the Chandelure, I wonder? Yeah, like, dude, look at how sick that is. Imagine that with Shadow Smoke. That's what I mean. Like, that would be very cool to get. It does have a Mega coming out, too, which I think will be a little bit easier for anyone to hunt those that do need them, because whenever the Mega comes out, it should have a raid day that's 1 in 10. 95 from K, all right. Shiny Chinchou. You need shiny Chinchou, really. I'm not a huge fan of that shiny. But if you need it, right? You got to get them all. You have a Hundo Chandelure, nice. I have one too that I use for grunts. Where is it? Wait, let's put and. Shand. There we go. This guy here. I wish it was like a little bit higher CP, but still really good for like rocket grunts and stuff. It's cool to have. I like the Pokemon in general. Shiny Scizor looks sick. Yeah, it looks alright. Jan with minus 100. Yo, who's tuning you on, Jan? That's not good at all. Just 90 days till we can remote trade again. I know, it's always so bittersweet, isn't it? You're all pumped and then you trade and you're like, nah, I gotta start over again now. I don't know, it's still a cool feature. I mean, it's still really cool that you can trade with people that you might only see once a year or maybe never, right? So it's, yeah, it's nice that way. I do appreciate the feature. Garlic, what's up? Ran my 5K in 25 minutes, 26 minutes? Garlic says, gang, gang. How's the travel? Garlic is on having a travel day today. Going somewhere that she doesn't live anymore. So that's good. There's a gym right next to me. Yeah, having a gym close by, man, is a game changer. If you're talking about Pokemon gyms anyways. Just having access to raids and stuff is so much better. Let me check the research here. Got 2 of these. Number 1. Yo, enough Burmese. Number 2. Snowrunt. Yo, what's a Snowrunt research doing here? That was not an event quest. I don't know what that's even from. Fanty, thanks for the sub, man. Let's go. Really appreciate that. I love my baby Mudbray. It's a cool shiny. You know what I don't like as much? Is the Mudsdale. It kind of looks weird. Like, it's cool. But I'm definitely more of a Mudbray fan, you know? This one's better. The little donkey. The big one kind of scares me. I don't know. Snowrunt, my favorite bug type. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Would have been a sick shiny. What's the day in Canada? Thursday. Thursday today. It is 3:46 p.m. in my part of Canada. Again, there's a lot of time zones. Oh, shiny snake! There we go. That's a beauty. I haven't seen a shiny snake for a long time. I'm trying to think the last time I would have caught one of these. One of those tricky, pesky Kanto shinies you don't see too often. Yeah, and he's completely trash. So that's good. The Snake-a-Doodle. He's a good boy. I guess. We don't call a snake a good boy. I don't know. I'm happy to have it. Put it this way. We grinded so much yesterday to get a friggin' dweeble at the end. Didn't get a shiny from Raid Hour, so we're more than due. Keeping it as Mudbray? Yeah, I was going to say, if you get other ones, evolve it, but the Mudbray is better for sure. Love shiny Ekans. Yeah, it's a pretty good shiny line. I mean, I don't know. I'm not usually a big fan of the shiny green Pokemon, but I think it's pretty good. Hey, Antonio, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How about you? We just did a remote trade. Got ourselves a 93 Gary, so it's okay. Getting closer to the Shundo day by day. But how's your day going, man? Also, the Sizzlipede again. I know these are more frequently coming off of lures and stuff, but I mentioned before, I just walk a little bit too far of distance to really chill in one area to lure up an area, you know? Wish Mudbray could have had the location backgrounds. Oh, yeah, why didn't they do that, Rail? Yeah, you're onto something for sure. Like, yo, put them in 1-star raids even. Like, even charge us money to do them. That is a good idea. Yeah, because really, you're chasing the Eevee or nothing in those, right? That's literally it. How many birds today? Not one yet. We just got started, though. Birds aren't like an instantaneous type of deal usually, right? Usually it's a cool thing if you can see 1 or 2 throughout the day, but I'm sure we will. Wishful Candy would find a piece of candy so he can frick off. Like black shinies and pink shinies, I think they're different. Black and pink are good. I'm a big fan of blue and red, personally. Like, obviously I'm biased with Gary turning from blue to red, Clauncher from blue to red, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, the black ones are pretty undeniably sick too. Sweet, let's go. It's for sandwiches, not chat. Even then, spam on sandwiches is a little bit questionable. Even then, I'm not too sure if I'm interested. I don't know, I had some friends that told me that they used to, like, cook it a certain way and said it was really good with, like, eggs and stuff. But I don't know, man. Yo, Deemy, thanks for being a member again, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back. Show some love for Deemy. How do you feel about shiny Blastoise? He's okay. The turtle is okay. It's, of the Kanto shinies, Of the starters, it's probably the lesser of the ones. But yeah, Demi, thanks again, man. Demi with the Wiglets in there right away. All right, one person not ready for some reason. I don't know why. I'm tired. I got a Hundo Zama on Raid Hour. Dang, dude, nice. I got smoked. Raid Hour was not kind to me at all. I got I think a 93 or something, which is okay, right? No shinies. No shinies from the raids at all yesterday, so I'm hoping to turn that around today. Want a shiny Galarian Moltres? If only my shiny Galarian Moltres wasn't a reverse hundo. What do you mean a reverse hundo? Like a tendo, or you mean like 000? Trying to get a green Ja forever? A green Ja? What's a green Ja? No, I think there was someone walking by, man, with a phone. The level 36. I think might be local, man, actually. I rated that comment now, but I think someone might actually be here doing the raid. Shiny Centipede yet? No, not yet. Event going on today, it's the bug out event. So if you're really into bugs, then yeah, it's good for that. Fans that don't like bugs maybe are not so psyched. But for me, I treat it as any other day, right? I'm going for raids, I'm going for Galarian Birds, just trying to be the best that no one ever was. And the bugs are not helping with that. All right, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. This one's not very good. Think you can find a Latias? I've done a couple of them, yeah. How do you do raid codes? I'm not too sure. If you mean the like private thing at the top, that's how you private lobbies. I don't use those though. But here we go, a pink dog. And that is a no. Must be famous in his hometown. I don't live here. I drive here to grind, but I don't actually live here. I know some people in the area, of course, but this is not my hometown, very thankfully so. It's kind of a grungy place to live. It's pretty good for Pokemon Go, but I definitely would not want to live here. I don't think you could pay me money to live in this town. Love Zamazenta. Moltres good for raids. That Kanto one I was using is okay with wing attack. It's a pretty good flyer, actually. I actually caught that one in the wild, and I didn't power him up at all. He's like a trash IV, but I caught him as is, and I've been using him for the raids because obviously flying is good against fighting types. Hitmonchan, the Bart Simpson. Yo, we are due. We are definitely due for a Birdito soon. You low-key would have doxed yourself if it was your hometown. It's Pokemon Go, so anyone who streams Pokemon Go is going to have locations on their Pokemon, and they're well aware of that, right? There's not like, oh my god, I didn't know that Pokemon show their location 100 times a day. It is what it is, right? I'm not walking around with gold bars and jewels worried people are going to come get me. I just don't like to show it because spoofers come and ruin the area, but I am well aware that Pokemon Go is a location game and shows your location. Thank you so much, my favorite streamer. Hey, thanks for watching, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching the streams, and honestly, I say it all the time, but I wouldn't be here without you guys, so big thanks. Volbeat Dex entry today, nice. Hopefully you get the shiny, man. They should have boosted that. That would have been a cool chase. I was saying before, bug out event, man, you gotta boost some cool shinies to have us care. Like, I'm sorry, but you do. Have some cool boosted shinies in research, or put them in raids, or I don't know, man. They should have maybe released the shiny Blip Bug line too. That would have been nice. Because there's not enough meat on the bone in terms of this event. Like, I'm doing other things to keep myself happy, looking for Galarian Birds and raids. But as far as the straight-up event goes, I don't know if it has enough to offer. Any shinies today? I got one so far. Your shiny Gary collection counts as jewels to me? Yeah, the shiny Garys, there's quite a few. There definitely is quite a few there, but the one that I'm looking for still eludes me. Someday, someone is going to trade me a shiny Gyarados, or a Shundo Gyarados. And they will be immortalized. Everyone else has been trying, and I really do appreciate that. This is just his random luck, right? I mean, it doesn't, not like you can do anything to influence it. You don't like the Durant task, says Jay? Oh, man, speaking of Durant, let me get that one out of my research after, but number one is another Volbeat. The boy, and number two, yo, enough Burmese. That is enough. Yo, Kristen, what's up? Kurton Derulo, as we're whining about the bug event. How's your day going? I was saying before, too, though, that, like, I truly do feel like this event, and a lot of events, they really don't put a lot of thought into, and then events like Kalos Tour they have like 10 events at once worth of content, you know? It's like, the road to Kalos and Kalos Tour are insane, and they're just like, yeah, just have an event with, you know, bugs, I guess. Maybe you could put Ditto in the wild for 6 weeks before that. Like, I don't know, man. It just seems like they're phoning it in a little bit of the time. Saturo, what's up? Zelot gave everyone a questionable cheese. Yeah, why is it gotta be questionable, though? Would I transfer a Shundo for $100? Nah, there's no way. After YouTube fees, that's like $60 for a Shundo that I grinded my whole life for. There's no chance that makes sense. Mr. Fletch? What about you? Even like money-wise, I wouldn't want to do that regardless, you know? It's a game that you play and you take serious, and the experience and stuff is behind it, so I don't know. 5K is? Ooh, Sizzlipede. That could have been shiny now. Wonder if he's got an increased hatch rate or not, because I've been hatching quite a few of these. Maybe, I don't know. Any birds yet? Not yet, Judd. What about 200? No, again. I don't think it would be a couple $100 when you really understand how much goes into getting Shundos, or even just playing the game on a daily basis. That's a drop in the ocean, not even a drop in the bucket. It has cockroaches. When's Origin Dialga coming back? It was here like 2 weeks ago, so probably not for a while. I would guess probably not for a little bit. Come on, give me some birds. We're in prime real estate area for birditos now. Cleo with minus 100. Oh my god, Cleo. Cleo, you've been doing that a lot lately. I'm going to single you out. The minus 100s. Sizzlipede, sir. Man. That would have been really cool if they would have shiny boosted that. We haven't seen as many as I think, so I can't really complain, but would have been kind of cool if they would have boosted those. See the Gary collection? I don't have too many, but it's enough in here, right? If we go to CP, I haven't maxed out too many of them. We got some hundos. Bunch of hundos and some cool shinies and other random ones. Some of these just have a big CP that were like traded to me or I found in the wild. I kind of just keep random ones. I'm a little bit more lenient with those. Ready for Mewtwo raids? Yeah, that'll just be, 3 short months, I think. Collectible is minus 69, 67 from Kristen. You guys are trolling with the luck. First legendary was today and it was a hundo. Really? First legendary being a hundo is nuts. Number 1 secret to Galarian bird encounters? Exploring and finding bird spots. And what I mean by that, think back. Have you ever seen a bird? If you have, go back to the same spot you've seen that bird. Because it does seem like they do enjoy certain spots better than others. So the reason that I have so many birds is that I've spent countless hours, days and days and days, hunting for birds and compiled a good list of bird spots that I frequent all the time. And in turn, that gives me a lot more bird encounters than the average person, I think. 7% Cleo? 66 days until Japan kicks off? Ah, it's the Whalemer. This is a good bird spot here too, but unfortunately it's the Whaley. The Scaly Whaley. We do have one shiny on the day for anyone that missed it. It is a snake. So, yay, snake. Still cool though, I'm actually happy to have it. It's been a little while since we had one. Can't find a single spot in my town. Yeah, dude, so when I first started grinding here, believe it or not, this was all documented on stream, by the way. I spent 15 straight hours searching high and low and could not find a bird. And I had the same mindset as you. I was like, yo, there's no birds here, like, it's a bad spot. And I started asking locals and friends and, like, just asking, where do you guys see birds? And I would make notes. Okay, it seems like people are seeing birds here or there or whatever. And with enough time and effort, started finding these. But there's no easy peasy, quick way to have success with anything in life. It does take a long time. And when you find them, they feel that much better. Mr. Skaroopy would be a cool shiny. Another set's got 2 Galarian Zapdos and 1 Incense. Did they get a shiny Moltres? Beautiful. That's what I mean. Like, and if you keep going to those spots, you're going to have good bird luck for a long time to come. Like, it is not a coincidence. And this is a well-known theory and fact for a lot of people, but it's not a coincidence I found this many birds. And not even found. I found hundreds, if not over 1,000 birds. These are the ones I've caught. And anyone else who has a good list of bird spots sees birds on a frequent basis as well. It is an ongoing phenomenon with them that I truly believe is a thing. There are bird spots in the game. Cast Galarian Zapdos upon thee. I feel like we're getting a Zapdos shiny soon. Like, whenever the next bird decides to shine, it's going to be a Zappy. Also, my boy, Totodile, why don't you shine anymore, man? He's like, you got enough of me on Calm Day. Which Pokemon do I dislike the most? Bronzor. Bronzor is an idiot. So he's who I would pick. Also, yo, I'm going to reset the software quick. Give me a sec. It's going to say that it lags, so I know. Should be good now. Just because we had all those issues with the trade, I don't know if it was all messed up or not. It just went straight up white. There we go. Dude, this software is turning into junk, man. Oh, I know, Callie. I was waiting for that. I was waiting. I wish they would put regular number before. Yeah, they should. Like, if they had a count for Galarian and regulars, even, like, for other species, too, it would be so much more useful. Whiners get timeouts, says Kay. The crazy thing is the trades are, like... The trades are borderline gonna start just being only videos soon. That was crazy, man. We had like a total of like 5 seconds and people like jumping for the life rafts. What software am I using? Pokemon Go currently. Why is YouTube stream emoji so bum? I've never heard that before. It's bum, you say? It's pretty funny to call it that. Found a shiny Zapdos, your friend found a shiny Moltres in the same place. Nice. Yeah, man, I've seen that a lot. I have seen, like, you'll be hunting with a friend, and you guys both get a bird in the same spot. Which is more evidence about the bird spots being a real thing, right? This park right here is so good for birds. Most days we go through here, I would say, like, maybe 60 to 55% of the time we go through here, we see a bird. So I always like to come through here on my grinds. Let's evolve a Joltik. Sweet. Yeah, just Google it, Gwen. I'm not really having streams to tell people how to do what I do, right? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Google and YouTube, which you're already on, has a lot of resources. You just gotta type in the same question and there's whole channels that are made for that type of thing. But that's not what this channel's made for. Why did you choose to stream Pokemon? Well, because I like the game. For the people mainly, right? Like, I could just play this at my leisure, my own time, like the rest of the world does, but I do it for the community, for the people. And that's why I often say, if the day ever came where no one was around, I'd definitely be doing something else. I really appreciate you guys being here and watching, because if not, I would, be doing my own thing. Hyper, what's up? Okay, coming up on some good bird spots up this way. Some good birdito spots. And what's with all these quests for only Ultra Balls and Great Balls? It's like one encounter for every 4 quests we get. The Grumpig. Community's the best, is Kristen. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I said, I think if we didn't have the community we have, I probably would just play this game on the side. I still love playing the game and stuff, but I'm here for the people, don't get me wrong. Jokes aside, I watch a stream of BT staring at a wall. Watch you for the content. I appreciate it, Callie. No, like we just got finished saying, you guys truly are the best and keep me motivated to do what I do. So a big shout out to you guys. And also shout out to the birds for showing up, right? Birds are like, yo, we're in the bathroom right now. We need a few minutes. Birds are out for dinner. They'll be back. Transfer a Charizard for 2 subscribers? That sounds like a good idea. After all, that's what I'm in the business for. Begging people to hit a free support button to volunteer my time. So yeah, you're on the right track. That's what we do. Also the Nimble, who had a Team Rocket Latios near them, has one. I'm not sure. Hopefully someone on your friends list, maybe. Could always check the Discord too. Best community because of me is Zealot. And you said that with total humbleness. Nicely done. What about you, Mr. Pig? Talking as a person that doesn't watch BT. Wait, talking to a person that doesn't watch BT is like talking to a brick wall? I mean, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I would still love playing the game. But I would probably, I mean, it would be harder to do this all the time without you guys, for sure. That's all I'll say. Your streams help motivate me to go out and grind, says Delta. That's awesome, man. Thanks for letting me know. It is cool, right? Like, the whole reason when I started streaming that I liked it is because it's not only me playing the game, it's kind of getting to bring people along for the experience and discuss events and discuss catches and, you know, just pretty much have friends. So yeah, it definitely is a cool thing, man. You don't talk to brick walls, you eat them instead. I'm gonna need some proof of that. Cayman, what's up? Come on, give me some burritos now. I don't want these birds on layaway. I need birds immediately. Also, there's a slow bro up there. I mean, we could go for the slow bro. Picture it didn't happen. Yo, CeeLo, what's up, man? The Dwebs. I'm feeling we're gonna see, I think it's Articuno, man. I don't know why. I think it's gonna be the Kuno. The next shiny I'm calling is gonna be a Zapdos, but I think we're gonna see a non-shiny Kuno soon. I got a weird feeling. Houndoom says stopping by to say hi. What's up, Houndoom? Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're enjoying your day. And as always, appreciate you dropping in the streams. Keeping the streams alive and well. Why is Ray a dragon, yet Latios and Latias are mini missiles? I mean, I don't know if I could answer that question. I can't speak on behalf of them. You'll have to ask, like, Latios' father why he decided to make them missiles. Latios' mother, or whoever birthed them. You guessed it's a Zapdos, you think so? Best Galarian bird? Multimus Maximus. My boy right here. He is the bird that has ruined all other birds for me. There'll never be a bird as good as this one. And he gets no love. I had to take this guy out for a walk more often. The birds are chilling with Slowbro, making them some burgers. Slowbro just got the apron on, just cooking them, flipping them right now. Slowbro is that dad who's asking them, so how do you guys like your burgers? And then he just cooks them all the same anyways. He's that guy. You accidentally ate the Great Wall of China. I don't know. I think you're starting to lose all credibility. Yeah, CeeLo, I am going for the trifecta. I have almost all of them. So I have the Zapdos. Actually, I'm not sure if you saw since the last time I saw you, but if we go to my birds, we are getting dangerously close. We have the Shundo Zapdos, the Shundo Multi, and all the way down here, shiny 98 of the Kuno. So when bottle caps come, I'll probably finish the set with this guy, because level 1 Shundo is pretty special. The Tranquil. CeeLo says no way. Yeah, we're close, man. So close. Maybe one of these Sizzlipedes will want to shine. Yeah, for birds, I definitely trade. Like Kristen said, I'd probably just do mirrors. I'm trying to see how many birds I can get. So I don't want to trade to get new birds, but like, say somebody needed, whatever, right? Say someone needed like a Zapdos. I could give them that for like an Articuno or like a Moltres, whatever, to help out. But I do want to like get birds back in trades always, just to maintain, if not grow, my numbers. Okay, let's go do the Slowbro, I suppose. Also, is the nest still Nidoran? It must be, right? I think we saw a couple of those, yeah. It definitely is. Tally, what's up? Nimble. Chew, how we doing today? I would wait for a silver cap for the Kuno. If we get a golden bottle cap, I'd like to have Gyarados as like a straight up natural Shundo. But also, there is some type of merit to maybe use it on this, right? Los Angeles background. I mean, that would be a pretty sick Shundo. So if we get a gold one, it would bottle cap this. And if we get the silver one, it's going to the Kuno. I believe that's the executive call. Creations, what's up? High Destiny, my mom's gone. Do I have Greninja? I don't understand any of that question. Hopefully your mom's all good, but that's a crazy thing. How do you quick catch? So, if you go to my actual YouTube channel, I posted a video. If you go to the video section, it's called How to Quick Catch. The video is only 1 minute long, and it shows you the hand motion on how to do it. So, yeah, just click my channel, go to the videos. First one you should see there is called How to Quick Catch. It's super easy, man, and honestly, it'll change the way you play the game. Mr. Wormpool again for Mr. Nicholas. Hundo Groudons? Yeah, I think I have 4. 3 or 4. One of them's a Shundo. 4-star and Groudon. 5. Yeah, that's crazy. We have 5 Groudonius Maximus, which is cool. Also, this guy here's a double XL. And I caught this at one of my favorite gyms ever, the Warthog. Cam Newton says, how are you? I'm good, man. How about you? W Wormpool says Nick. You gotta get some shinies this event, Nick. They should have boosted them. How many shinies do I have? Oh, like in general or just Groudons? In general, we have over 6,000 shinies right now, but Groudons, I don't know, probably somewhere in the 20s or 30s. I've rated that thing a lot. Also, I used to see birds right here. This exact spot. I feel kind of silly going to chase down a Slowbro raid. We brought this up yesterday. Dude, that's a sick shiny. Like, that's worth rating just for the shiny itself. I don't like the Mega at all. I think the Mega looks dumb. But yo, that shiny's sick. Let me restart the game too, 'cause it's running kind of bad here. Gonna watch the vid? Yeah, sounds good, man. I tried to make it nice and short and sweet, like I said. It's about a minute long and shows you how to catch, so hopefully it's helpful. We'll see what the first bird of the day is. We're getting one today for sure. I'm not even worried about that. But I'm curious to see what it is and if it's shiny. Let's also, before I forget, let's do another, what, Dirty 30? That looks good. It's also kind of like starting to like spit rain here too, which is not ideal. Hopefully it doesn't start pouring on me. Always makes my life a lot more difficult when it does that. Yo, Keto, what's up? Was that a Nimble? The spawns for this event are very, I mean, there are some good shinies, but in terms of usability, a little bit of a dud event. There's not too many dominant bug types. Also, a reminder again, too, I do believe that using Mega Heracross, likely your best Mega because Bug covers the bug spawns, fighting for the Zamazentas. So if you do have that at max level, probably throw it on. That would be, yeah. How do you have that many Dialgas? Yeah, raids. Everything comes to raids, right? So I've raided this 660 times. So, I mean, with that many raids, you're gonna see quite a few. Whoa, dude! Oh my god, Aaron picking up where he left off. Yo, no way. Hold on, yo, my stuff just broke, hold on. Oh my goodness. Yo, I think everything's breaking right now. What is happening? Can you guys hear me or not? Dude, I hope you guys can hear me. I think everything on this just broke at the same time. Oh my goodness. Yo, let me know if you guys can hear me. I want to thank Aaron properly, but it says that everything just died on here. You can hear me? Dude, Aaron, thank you so much. And literally, the other day he did that. We had, unfortunately, a bit of an emergency going on. I had to end the stream that day, so hopefully you understand how much I do appreciate that. But man, thank you so much. Oh my god, out of absolutely nowhere. Sorry, but dude, let me read that message too. It says, how my two favorite Canadians doing? You both rock. We love you. What's the crazy talk in the chat tonight? Rules are the same every stream. Listen to BT what the mods are saying. Yeah, do what Aaron says. But oh my god, that's insane. Also, dude, I think that's what broke on this. Yo, if I hit this, is this loud for you? Can you hear that or no? Because I think it just broke my charger, and that's why. W Aaron for real, dude. Show Aaron some love, man. I felt so bad. We had literally a bit of an emergency the other day. I had to wrap up stream like the second after he did that. I had to attend to some family things, but I really, truly appreciate it, man. Audio is perfect. I just wonder where it's coming from, because this thing says it's off. Does Poke Plus work? Just in your pocket or your bag? Yeah, mine's in my bag right now. It is currently in my bagito. Yo, Aaron, thank you again, though, man. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you understand how much I really do. Really appreciate that. I don't know why. The second I read that, it starts flashing, and I thought all my stuff is broken. I think it still might be. While we hop in this raid, though, I'm going to try to adjust this, get it back working again. Never feel bad. Sending love, says Aaron. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you've been well, and I bet you're pretty pumped for GoFest coming up. Kay was saying 66 days for Japan, which is like, that's way sooner than I thought it would be. And yeah, it is a Bluetooth device. That's how it works. Okay, let me fiddle with this, man. It might be wonky audio for you guys for a sec, but let me try something. Oh yeah, dude, this is mess, isn't it? Oh, dude, that's super annoying. Okay, give me a sec here, guys. I'm gonna mute this for a sec. Why is all my gear breaking today? It's not even wet yet. Phone's not charging. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Something's broken here. Give me a sec. Yeah, we can do it. Man, that sucks. That just broke. It's going to be super windy, which is great, but oh, that's so annoying, man. My gear always breaks at the worst times, man. That's kind of how my luck is. Give me a sec to reset this too, guys. One sec. Okay, should be back now. Dude, that's so annoying. For some reason, man, it literally picks the worst times to break. So we're going to have lots and lots of windy audio now, but it is what it is. So hyped for it. Gonna have loads of shiny backgrounds ready for forever friends. Dude, that's awesome. I hope you do well. You're going for the whole week, right? I meant to ask you that before, but I think you're going for like the week lead up thing, right? I think there is that the Japan Go Fest looks like would it start on the Monday and then go to the Sunday or something? It's a ton of days. 8 days. That's crazy. Fisher said tried to join, it didn't work. You gotta be on the friends list, so you didn't miss anything because you're not on the friends list, so yeah. Which one is Ekans? Ekans is a snake. Monday to Monday. That's crazy. Yeah, we've never seen an event like that before, have we? I mean, especially for a Go Fest. Like, that's going to be a marathon to play. Yeah, you're going to be on the friends list, guys. I do add members. Keep in mind, I can't add everyone to the friends list. There is a cap in Pokemon Go, so the same rules today as every other day on the channel. We do have a Discord, though, so if you don't want to support the channel, you can just go to the Discord and add some friends there, maybe do some raids. But I can't answer that question too many times. Anyone hyped for Tinkaton? Yeah, dude, Tink is going to be a sick com day. Tink, I'm actually pretty excited for Dino, too. Weirdly enough, I think Dino's going to be a great com day. Darth says, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. And W3, thanks for asking. I'm doing good. Kind of a not amazing weather day we're dealing with, but as long as my gear doesn't keep breaking, we should be fine. I'm a little bit worried that if it's windy, it's going to be terrible audio now, but I can't control what gear breaks. People's listening ears are on as usual, says Ashley. Be sending RSVPs. Oh, dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mewtwo raid's going to be crazy, aren't they? I hope. I don't think they will, but it would be cool if they would open up the remote raid limit for that. Like, if they'd let us do 20 or 30 or something, but I don't think they will. They're likely not going to do that. Dino Comday returned to the game. Oh, really? It's your favorite Gen 9 mom? I was going to say, CeeLo, I don't have a hundo of that yet. I've been waiting for, I mean, since I got the candy for it, I guess, to max one out. But I don't want to max it at 98. I want to wait and see if I can get a hundo one day. Gonna watch a short film that I acted in for the first time, says Darth. That's cool. That's a cool thing to be in, man. And here we go. Come on. Not shiny. This stupid thing, man. I don't know what the odds would be. Part of me wants to say 1 in 64. Other part of me wants to say it's probably closer to 1 in 128. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, it's been caught. Some of the chat's kryptonite's reading rules. Same thing as Superman can't touch, right? I don't know. I'm trying to make it very, very simple, but I feel like it's selective hearing, right? We all want to be told yes and not be told no for things. But again, that's why we do have the Discord. The Discord is good for anyone that doesn't want to support or anything like that. Here we go. We got 3 10s going in. Let's see it. Number 1. Ooh, Charcadet. Number 2. The Dreep at number 3. Another Charcadet. Dang. You want a 418 on those. Clasher, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in and really appreciate the subito. Ooh, shiny Nimble. Dude, let's go. I actually love that shiny. I know it seems like a, who cares, but this Nimble took me ages to get. All right, it's been caught, and yeah, kind of, typical IVs on those, but sick, man. Such a good-looking shiny. Actually, I don't know. Did I ever evolve that? If we go to Nimble... Oh, we did. Okay, so I do have a few of them now. A little bit more of them than I thought, but that took ages to get. When that debuted, I didn't get it. And then I got one shortly after that event, but it took a long time. Grasshopper. I have an Articuno, G-Birder, and Moltres we could trade, mirror trade. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, ideally, I will trade people birds, like mirror trades, but there's not really, like, much upside unless I get a Shundo or Articuno as is. But if you need a bird, I don't mind helping people finish their sets. In mirror trades, of course, before anyone who's not on the friends list starts spamming me to trade them a Galarian bird. The whole sentence is key. Let me check again for some Hundinios. No Hundos, all right. Up this way, so near this stop. Actually got a handful of G-Birds there, and actually near this stop one time we got a shiny Articuno. You have Articuno. Articuno, I assume? Articuno's crazy. Articuno. Man, I really, really hope that I can get a shiny Charmander on Fire Red, man. I know I've been saying it so much, but it would be such a different change of pace that I think is well needed right now. Stream some of that game. Would be cool. Someone on my friends list, requested a Galar shiny Zap for Dynamax Ralt. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, X-Guy, I read your comment the first couple times. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hopefully you can hear me, but good to have you back, man. How you been? Hype for the 15th of April. Is that the... Is that the... No, that's not the fashion day, is it? What day is that? Yeah, I know, Callie. It is, it's a weird concept. Mr. Joltik. Do I battle on Mega Raids? Yeah, we just did a Mega Raid less than 2 minutes ago. We battled on one. And we won. So that was good. But yeah, we just did a Mega Raid right here for Slowbro. I guess we'll incubate... I might just wait and use the regular ones, man. I don't think it's boosted from those for Sizzlipede. Onyx Hundo, I do. X-Guy says good, and you? I'm great, man. The stuff dropped in your server. Ooh, what do you mean? The Groudon-y thing? We allowed to ask what certain Pokemon he has? Yeah, you can ask what I have. I can't go through all of them, I always say, but, like, if you want to see something specific, people always ask for, like, Armored Mewtwo's or whatever, right? Like, you can... I definitely like pulling things up. I just don't really go through, like, all 12,000 Pokemon. It just takes a little bit too long. Okay, this spot's pretty good for birds. Give us a birdito. It used to always be Articuno right beside the stop. I don't know why. Or just no spawn at all. Kecleon's looking around. He's like, I don't see anything. Oh, good. Durant's back. Speaking of that, I've been trying to pull this up a couple different times. Let's go and finally catch this thing. I think people were telling me this was a hundo, but I don't actually know. 1140. 3 weeks to hit remotes. Remote trade with a random. He's tagged it. A shiny Scatterbug. Shiny Scatterbugs would be a cool mirror trade, I guess. Works. Thanks for the sub, man. No Sizzlipede Addison, not yet. I've been trying. All right, Durant's been caught, and... Oh, it is a hundo. Let's go. All right. I was going to say, I don't know what the hundo would be from that, but that's cool. You guys called it. Sweet. All right, finally making it across the road. We got a Scizor in there too, it looks like. That'd be a cool shiny, come on. No, not a shiny. This guy does not like to shine for me. I did a couple raids for it yesterday, but nothing too great. We're back in the bird park. Let's get birds in their bird park. April 15th, Groudon raids. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, I know the fashion raid weekend is on the 4th or whatever, right? I thought that's what I thought you were talking about. But yeah, Groudon's always cool. One of the background or anything, so it's not as enticing for some people as last time, but it is still good to get candies and get hundos, and hopefully it has the move. I mean, a lot of times it doesn't have the P-Blades move when it comes back, which is super annoying. I've had to Elite TM all mine. How do I get Pokeballs? From spinning stops or opening friend gifts. If you really wanted to, you could buy them too, but I don't really recommend that. Penguin Wick says, walking home from school again. What up, Penguin? Hopefully you're just in time for a birdito. Coming up on the spot where I got my first ever shiny bird. So I always seem to come back here. Excited for Mega Alakazam, really? You know what, I respect it. I like when people like obscure things. And Mega Alakazam is pretty obscure as they come. Wish it was a little bit more useful. That's my only beef with Mega Alakazam. Mr. Sawaddle, the Sawaddler. What's inside of there? Is it a Pommy? It is, okay. I was like, what am I looking at right now? Nidoran? YT Mystic, what's up? All right, full on Mons again. I have to do a deep dive one of these nights. I've been so unfortunately busy these last little bit. Trying to do that, working on some other things, but I do need to clean my bag out, have a nice deep dive, all these stupid non-shiny backgrounds. That's what bogs your bag down so much, is keeping things that you think you need, but really, who's gonna ask you for a non-shiny background of like Absol or whatever, right? If my Nundo has a max or a mega, I max it. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too. Having some Nundo megas would go pretty hard. Do I have any Shundos? I have 14, yeah. 14 Shundinios. Almost got my 15th yesterday. So 1 in 20 check for Latias. Oh, you mean Shenundos? Oh, Shenundos, no. I thought you said Shundos. But no, never got a shiny Nundo before. We do have 84 Nundos in the collection. That's what all these guys are Nundos. But none of them are shiny. One of my first ones, this was caught as is, by the way. It was caught as a Slacking, which is even more crazy because Slacking is a very uncommon spawn. So he's one of my favorite ones for the memories. Yeah, Kristen, you've been close a couple of times. They like giving you the shiny Wundos. Can you see a Shundo? Yeah. So the 14 that we have, these guys right here. These are the Shundo collection. Some purified, of course, too, but it's a pretty nice, diverse collection. I don't know, I'm happy with them. This one's kind of rare. I always forget about this. I don't pay him much love, but it is a Dynamax Shundo Entei, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna hop in on this. Might as well. We'll be a Dex entry Blipbug. Slacking being top CP is still... Yeah, I mean, I don't think it is anymore, though, right? I think it was top CP before Zacian or something like that. It was what, a 50-10? Which is, yeah, crazy that it's that high. Slacking reminds me when I caught a random wild Hundo Metagross. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty sick, man. Wild Hundos are always such a shocker, especially when they're actually something that's good. Because most of the time, you know, you catch a Hundo and it's, you know, Caterpie or whatever, but useful wild Hundos are sick. Yeah, surprisingly, this is the first Blipbug raid that I've done. We didn't see any at all yesterday. What was it, a 198, I think? Ran my daily incense for an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I've had 5-hour daily incenses with no birds. You just got to keep trying. But unfortunately, the shiny is not eligible for this, so we're just going to catch him as is. Kind of a cool looking encounter. And man, he's far. He's super far. 204 is the Hundo San Antonio. Oh, so this one's good. Wow, okay. 3K Beldum caught, still no Hundo. Into the Dex he goes. And that should be, what, a 96? No, it must have a weird stat build. Cool, though. Hey, Matthias, what's up, man? Not much. Looking for some birds. The 96 Blippi. Yeah, and I believe we're going to need a lot of candy to be able to evolve that thing, right? Or is it a regular evolution? I haven't looked. I'm kind of... Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of don't care as much to evolve this until, like, the G-Max Orbeetle comes. So that'll be the only useful one, I'm guessing. But still cool, though. Did I hear you got a shiny Galarian Moltres 2 days ago? No, I'm not. How would I hear that? You'd have to tell me. So if you weren't here to tell me that, I'm not sure who would. But that's cool, though, man. Congrats. Love hearing about the birditos. And hopefully we're going to find one soon. 2 full odds back-to-back shinies. Me and Kez know that 152 CP bug out pass. That's 15, 14, 15. Oh, from the past. Okay, different level in there then. I did yesterday. Okay, well, then if you would have told me yesterday, then yeah, we definitely heard. I'm just a little bit confused by the phrasing, I think. Failed the Galarian Moltres spawn at my house. Yeah, I mean, as you know, most of the time you see the birds. Most of the time you see them, they're going to run, right? I hear voices that tell me to delete shiny Hoppips. CP equals cheese pizza. Yo, also, I got a remote pass from the breakthrough box last night, which is like the first time in a while I've seen that. There's a pincer raid there, which is funny for bugs. If anyone has a Shadow 3-star of Lapras or the Stantlers, let me know. Been trying not to remote raid things just because, you know, I've kind of got to do what you got to do. But yeah, if we do have the one, I'm down to do one of those. How's weather? It's okay. It's not great, but it's not a snowstorm, so that's good. In the big Canada, says William. Those poor Hoppips. I will say for Hoppip, the shiny Shadow one, where is it? Isn't it in Recents? There it is. Dude, shiny Shadow Jumpluff, way nicer than I thought it would be. Like, I'm actually very shocked at how nice that is. You find those raids when I'm sleeping? Yeah, they're only at weird gyms, K. Those Shadow 3-stars. That's like, you wouldn't think it would be that hard for me to find them, but I almost never see them. Trauma from Lugia's distance in Road to Kalos. Yeah, for some reason there's something broken in the code for that. Because it's been a problem since like Shadow Lugia came to raids. I think it was 2024. One of like the first times it was around, it was already broken then. Land of the Moose and Maple Syrup, says CeeLo. Yeah, definitely in some parts. Artillery can be shiny now, I forgot about that. That'd be kind of sick to see. Evolved Venusaur. To a Venusaur, or like you mega evolved it? Kabuto in the research. But I'm curious to know what's going on back in the city, raids-wise anyways. Haven't seen the odd Shadow 3-star up there, but the Shadow 1-stars, especially for like Dratini's, really few and far between. But at least, I mean, at least we got a couple of good pieces today so far. Yesterday was a long, treacherous grind. They have one shiny Dweeble. It was still fun, but sometimes the luck, like RNG-wise, isn't there. So hopefully we're on the cusp of something really big coming up. Legend says Kalos Tour Lugia is still doing front flips to this day. Those raids too, I am still somewhat convinced that they nerfed the shiny raids for those. You guys were seeing me do like 8-hour grinds and getting 2 shinies on 100 raids every single freaking day. Like that felt like that was an actual scam, man. I don't know. I know people had success with it, but I heard a lot of horror stories like mine. You're from Sweden, what's up, man? From Sweden, watched your stream last night. Went to sleep at 3:20 on a school night? Dang, that's crazy. Thanks for watching the streams, man. But yeah, gotta get some sleep for sure. It's a crazy bedtime. We'll take a shiny male Nidoran out of here. Blue shiny looks great. RIP to Permaboost. Yeah, CeeLo, what's that about? Like, I've already been noticing a huge drop-off in overall shinies per day just because of that. And I don't particularly care about that, really. It's more so if you get a hundo. If you get a hundo Pineco, a hundo Scyther, you know, something like that, you're going to be wondering if that would have been a shundo if Permaboost is still around. Penguin, you just got to turn around and drop kick him, I think. That's the best way. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Unless you want to, but don't blame it on me. Let me have a look. Zama up that way, okay. In a little bit. K says BT. I don't know. I can only filter my intrusive thoughts so much. They're starting to lose more and more every day. A little kid would not want to chase a penguin. What little kid wouldn't? I was gonna say, yeah. Most little kids do be chasing the penguins, right? Mr. Hootie. Hootie, sir. Come on, give me a burrito. Oh my God, or just lag game, that's great. That makes it a lot more fun to walk around in rain when the game's lagging. It's a great time, lots of fun. Shundo, Galarian, Articuno, put it in the Discord. Or can you not use Discord? Because all the last 10 Shundo, Galarian Birds have been people that can't download Discord, which is a crazy coincidence. I chase a penguin, come here you little critter. Penguins are crazy if you think about it. They're like a bird mixed with a fish. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly if they're supposed to be part of like the avian family or not, but they can swim fully. I assume they can breathe water and air. I don't know. Someone could let me know that. But yeah, it seems pretty nuts. I was watching a documentary on like penguins and animals like that kind of recently. They freak me out, man. Ninkata 322. I will say I am pretty pumped for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Abby's birthday, my doggy. So not that people in the Pokemon side of things will care about that, but I definitely am pumped. It's gonna be a great day. Penguins can't breathe water, so they just go in there and hold their breath? That's even more impressive to me. Because here I was thinking they're just under there, you know, lollygagging, breathing water all day. But they're under there holding their breath while they eat fish? That's crazy. Your ex was shaped like a penguin? That's, I don't know what to do with that information. That's crazy. The Abby dog? Yeah, she's excited to eat a bunch of chicken. I always do that on her birthday. Spoiler with a bunch of foods. My shiny Galarian Articuno, it's almost a Shundo. Should you bottle cap it? Up to you. Not very useful, but I mean, it's definitely cool. I would approve. Happy early birthday, Abby. Yeah, thanks. Our fave doggo. Definitely my favorite doggo. But yeah, hopefully she has a good day. It's supposed to be like a brutal rainstorm day tomorrow, so I usually like to take her for a run and to do some stuff on her birthday, but she'll probably just be eating food tomorrow. Come on, birds. Birds, you're making me look bad. We expect to at least see one bird per day. And if not, we want a money back Galarian bird guarantee. Like where the birds have to give me like a full bird money refund. What would bird money look like? Just be like old shells and acorns. I love on your pets because I don't have any of my own. Yeah, pets are the best, aren't they? I don't know. I've always really just enjoyed animals. Not even just dogs, like animals in general, I think are just pretty cool, man. So much different than we are. Hey, Chris with the Fox is towards Abby's birthday toy fund. You don't have to do that, but thank you very much for the crispy fiver. Thanks for thinking of Abby. Abby's at home right now watching the stream going, let's go! Thank you very much, Kurton. I do appreciate that. And yeah, Abby will be spoiled. Rest assured that she'll definitely be more spoiled than the average doggo tomorrow. So true, says Callie. Thank you again. But you guys don't have to do that. I think that, yeah, her most ideal gift tomorrow is going to be a chicken breast. She really likes those. Birds are your favorite animal? Birds in real life are kind of freaky. Okay, with the fly says, add some treats to the toy fund. Thank you again, Kay. I just got finished saying, you guys really don't have to do that, man, but I do appreciate it. And the Abby dog will be spoiled thoroughly. Show some love for Kay, for Kurton. The Mauditos showing some love for my doggy. Let's get rid of these guys right here. Do you even miss balls? Haven't seen you miss in a long time. What do you mean with throws? Probably, yeah. I'm honestly, man, I don't really pay too much attention to the game. I kind of just try to read the chat and make sure I don't walk into walls and stuff. So yeah, I do miss Pokemon from time to time. For me, it's a trading game. I just want to get in the encounter, throw a ball, run away. Because in turn, I can, cover more ground that way, encounter more spawns. You look behind you and the kid disappeared. Oh, somebody else must have kicked him. He followed the wrong guy. That's probably what it was. That's hopefully not what it was. Also, another rocket here. Trade. So yesterday I took home 3 of those trade quests. And it turns out they're for Carablast. Dawn Fan would have been cool. Carablast and I think Shelmet. Because, of course, those are the mons you need to trade to evolve, right? So I get it, but kind of stinky. Have you walked into walls, Cecilo? No, actually never. I got a very good peripheral vision, I would say. Like, usually when I'm walking while streaming with other people, I'm the one warning them about puddles and stuff. So thankfully I've been good that way, but I do try to, keep having a glance every now and then so I don't have that happen. Abby's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, well, I guess technically at midnight. Sweet, there we go. All right, let's check this one. Walking to tree branches? Walking into walls is Garlic's specialty? It really is. Yeah, why does it always Spiel now? I mean, I guess I'm down for Spiel. Also, it's like, there's like an internal clock in my body when I walk up this way now that just tells me that bush is there and just wants me to go use the washroom in the bush. It's like a subliminal body message. My body just knows, oh, you're here. It's time to pee. Rooster says we have an Abby donation pot. No, we're just saying it's her birthday. Tomorrow it is, but you guys just saying happy birthday is way more than enough, man. Yo, T-Raw with the 11 months says BT in chat. I got a few more weeks till my next evolution. Dude, thank you so much for 11 months, and you are right, man. Gonna be the Golden Gary. Golden Gary for T-Raw coming up is crazy. Show some love for T-Raw. Hope you've been well, man. And really, truly appreciate the almost year support. What do you think's the rarest Pokemon on your account? Hard to say. Maybe a costume shiny of something. I don't know. Rarity is very, very up to interpretation. It's tough to say, man. And the Sphelios. Yo, Neptune with 7 months. Dude, speaking of the milestones, thanks for 7 months, man. Keep the love rolling for Mr. Neptune. Always giving us a good laugh. And on top of that, 7 months with the Golden Gary. Well, the Red Gary, soon to be golden. I'm looking at a puddle. I'm trying to say 4 things at once. My brain's not keeping up. But thank you again, man. Dare, it depends. It depends if they're there or not. I mean, if they're there, they might have to watch out. Because they're goods to get peed on, I don't make the rules. Grunts can give us shiny shadows. Yeah, they can all be shiny now. So, like, if you see, like, a shiny, or, like, a shadow Tyrant or something, that can be shiny, which is very exciting. Very, very cool, actually. You got a Shundo Zamazenta yesterday. Really? What's the Pokemon that looks most like a penguin? Empoleon, right? He's like a penguin that also has a job. He kind of looks like Lewis Litt. We've said this before. Same body, same face. Look up Lewis Litt from Suits. They got the same kind of underbelly looking thing going on there. Anything that's not gifted, Gwen, but yeah, any that's not gifted. Can we trade? Gotta be local to trade. Pokemon Go only lets you trade up to 100 meters in game, so you gotta be local. Grab these guys. We did get a bird. One of the last birds I caught was under these 2 gyms. Up this way. Got a nice amount of raids up here too. Gonna expire soon though. I don't know if we'll get there in time. We'll see. Mr. Weedler. Weirdly enough, I'd actually love to get another shiny Weedle. It's been a long time. And the shiny Beedrill, my first ever encounter, the Go Plus was brand new to me. And I happened to have it on auto catch like a dummy. And I clicked into the Beedrill and then it ran away. And what had happened is the Go Plus had encountered it before I did and it ran away. So we failed one of those a long time ago. Yo, Monkey Man, thank you very much for the sub, dude. Appreciate that. How do you get good Pokemon? He's got to play a lot, right? I play every day. Long hours, like long hours, and every event. So over time, you kind of get little bits and pieces here and there and improve your collection, just like anything else, right? I always use the old analogy. It's like, if you ever like find yourself hanging out at the gym and like you look over and you see some like super buff dude, he didn't just go and, you know, have a protein bar and get buff one day. You know, he's working on it every single day and, you know, years and years of doing it. So that's kind of the same thing with like Pokemon collecting or anything else in life. It's a slow marathon, right? You're constantly just building little pieces. Gaming with, what up? The 2 1.4K Laprases in a row? From the battle thing? Yeah, I was gonna say they'd be at research level then, I guess, right? Pretty good Pokemon though for PvP. Mr. Murkrow. Murkrow with his little hat. Also the Spoinkalone cheese. Grab this, that is Psyduck. That's cool. I don't know what that was even from, but that's pretty cool. No shiny Sizzlipede yet. We've been, I mean, not gonna lie, this event doesn't really motivate me as much as other events, but we have been trying. We just haven't caught one yet. But it's not like I'm doing, you know, 12-hour streams trying to hunt lures for these things. I don't think we could do that. My heart wouldn't be in it. Any shinies today? Got a couple. Got the Ekans and the Nimble, so kind of a theme going on. Did we hit the light goal? Sweet, there we go. I didn't know if we were gonna get that today, so big thanks. Let's go. Let's grab this. That is Dunsparce. These are random. MSN, what's up, dude? Catch any legendaries? Yeah, we got a couple Zamazentas and a Latias, whatever's in raids, right? Haven't seen any wild ones today. No Galarian Birds or anything. Hopefully they're coming. That's what we're hoping for. Also, all these Pinecos, like this event with Pineco and Scyther alone, if Permaboost was still a thing, we should be tripping over shinies. Like, should be getting shinies so frequently that it's not even funny. But because they got rid of Permaboost, everything is a full odds. It's not exactly been that way for me anyways. Let me go ahead and check again for Hundos, Nundos. No Nundos and no Hundos, all right. Well, frick. That one's gonna expire. That one might too, actually. Okay. Other ones are coming in, that's fine. We'll see if the city has any birds for us. Any birditos. We're taking all birds. Tall birds, small birds, I'm calling all birds. Pineco's face annoys me for no reason. Pineco's my boy. I mean, if we scroll all the way down, that's a lot of Pinecos. Our boy right here. I like how he has the teardrop tattoo. Like Pineco has like a pretty hefty body count. And Magino. Hatched a Hundo Dunsparce last night. I guess you could evolve it so you get the 3-segment family, which is a evolution I often forget about. That one and the Tandem Mouse. I always like forget to even chase those. They're still pretty rare. Mr. Cricketod. Porygon. One for Curton. Let's have a lure too. Weirdly enough. Let's see what he has. When was the last shiny? 25 minutes ago. It's a Nimble. 30 minutes ago. Okay, what do we got? Ralts? It is Ralts. Okay. I'm down with that. Everyone likes a good blue head Ralts. And again, one more of these would actually finish my shiny family. Christian says Pori. Kind of 3. Shadow Latias yesterday was a 3rd legendary. Cool. Aiden is cool. What's up? Hey, Soapy. Good to see you, man. Yeah, for me, I mean, I used to always grind the grunts that could be shiny before that update. Now I pretty much go after all of them, but especially stuff like Ralts. Not only is it a fantastic looking shiny, it's quality to use too, right? Whether you go Gallade or Gardevoir, they both have some use. Fave shiny Shadows is MSN. For me, it's Gyarados. All right, let's see it. Long time no see, says Slay Cinnamon Roll. What's up? How are we doing, Cinnamon Roll? That's one of the tastiest names we've seen in a long time. All right. Does Ralts have a blue head? No. he's just a big failure. That's perfect. Thanks for nothing, Ralts. Ralts is letting us down. Also, I gotta find a place to use the washroom soon, I think. That's the problem, man. When I'm walking, I like to make sure I drink lots of water, you know, before and during and after. But the water has to go somewhere, so. There is a store open up here, but they're always weird when I go in. I think they're like really weary because they're used to getting homeless people walking in and then like sleeping in their washrooms. So they usually always treat me weird when I try to use the washrooms. I don't know. Maybe I'll look like a homeless guy. Cooking chicken parm casserole? Dang, that sounds good. You didn't miss anything. We missed something. We missed dinner. Sand Skeleton, what's up? Been busy due to schoolwork. Hopefully that's going well. Get rid of all these lads right here. We have been catching lots and lots of mons like we always do. And again, we're moving ever closer to that 500,000 catches. Hopefully we can get something cool for that. Another hundo legendary or like a shiny or something that's meaningful would be nice. Failed the Galarian Moltres. Just cool to see them though, man. Their catch rate is so bad that more times than not, you are gonna not catch them. But just seeing them is a win. Okay, let's see if I can not get run over by this lady. That was way too close. Every time I cross the road here, it's like a 50-50 if we're gonna get run over. Nightbot spamming. What does the filter do? Well, it helps me delete stuff like you just saw. So whenever I have a full Pokemon collection, I go in there. This particular one is just filtering non-shinies that are 1, 2, and 0 star, and age 0, which means caught today. Just a general filter. What's my favorite Pokemon? Gyarados. Gyarados is my favorite, and I'm blessed enough to have lots of shinies. Looking for a Shundo, though, one day. One day we'll get a Shundinio. I don't think I'll make it to the Latias in time. If there wasn't a light here, we probably would, but... Other one pops in 4 minutes. That one's in 8 minutes. All right, we'll get some other stuff coming up then. Also, Dialga's getting kind of low. Biller, thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, let me beef up Dialga a little bit. Dude, traffic here is getting outrageous. It always makes me like nervous walking in this area, because if I get focused on the game too much, some crazy old guy almost runs me over, or does run me over, and then we got larger issues. Shiny bronze over 500k. No, that would be terrible. That would be the worst thing that could possibly happen. What if you transfer a Nundo? Well, I never will, because this little number right here, see the 84? These are all Nundos, so if that number goes up, we know. But trust me, I have thought of that. That's why we have all these here, so I can instantly check. And if we don't see that, like I said, I just transfer whatever's in there. I'm a little bit of a planner, so I do look out for things like that. Okay, do I go that way? Actually, we're gonna miss that raid. This light's not gonna change. No, we're just gonna keep walking up this way. Go down G-Bird Avenue, I think. Trade a Pokemon we can't. Hatch an egg we should be close with. Miltank. The boy that's not blue. Such a good looking shiny, man. Soapy with half a cookie. Why is it gonna be half a cookie though? Why can't it be the full one, man? Monkey says no. Matt Universal got 2 legendaries. 2 Zamas, nice. I assume there'd be a decent amount of gyms in that area. Never been there myself, but I can only assume. Soapy says only have. Well, yeah, I don't know. Nick says, oh dear, Cleo. Oh dear is hilarious. Wait, you transferred a Nundo Smeargle? I was trying to walk across the road back there. What? Nundo Smeargle? That one's, oh, that's awful. Disney has crazy spawns. Do I need a shiny Cinderace? No, I have tons of those. They're cool though, but it's not one that I'm currently looking for. Coming up on some pretty good bird spots up this way. Some birditos. Hopefully birditos anyways. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to whine about this event too much, but they should have added a few more things just to keep, you know, the average Joe type player interested. Should have had some kind of shiny boost on things. Should have had some exclusive field research for something. Maybe some kind of interesting raids. because it really is kind of a bare bones event, especially after the ADD fest of Kalos Tour raids and Road to Kalos stuff we had. It is a little bit lackluster. Maybe we'll do this. Let me cross again though first. A tiny taco for Kristen. You gave Kay some burnt popcorn. Wow, the mods are feeding each other some interesting stuff. That one pops up there. At least got a couple of raids in the area. That's the one good thing. They did fix the system in my area, at least, where the raids spawn in half frequently, which I do really appreciate. If you're trying to hunt any of the raids, the most frustrating thing ever is not having them available. So at least that's been good. Yeah, Callie, that's what I mean. Like, they're very all or nothing. Like, lately, they stack 3 events on top of each other that are all amazing, or they just have an event they don't care about. Like, the Ditto event was fine. Do I think it needed to be 2 weeks long, though? Probably not, right? And even then, that should have been in research. There should have been another way to hunt good IVs for that. I don't know. Blue Beanie, what's up? Taco sounds good. Should have made those. I haven't had tacos in, I don't know, I want to say at least a couple of months, man. Will I be traveling to any Go Fest in the summer? Yeah, I'll be going to Chicago. I'd like to make the other ones work, but like, it's likely not going to happen. I don't know. We'll see. Everything is on a month-by-month basis for me, right? With whatever the channel does, whatever I can logically do, but I think just travel-wise, it's going to be a little bit too hectic to make more than one. I would love to go to the Japan one, or of course the Copenhagen one too, but they're pretty close back-to-back, and just, you guys know, if you go to the events, they're pretty expensive to do. Flip over to Mr. Darkrai. Do you know what Pokemon? Yeah. I think Nick's right, Tornadus. I mean, it can be shiny now, but I'm gonna wait, because if Giovanni gets like Ray or something soon, that's gonna be much more useful for your Rocket Radar, your supers. Yeah, Kristen, exactly. All right, let's see. Wobbuffet would be cool. I do have one shiny shadow Wobbuffet. It is the male though, so we want the female. That's what we're going for. All right, and it's the male and he's not shiny. Well, frick. Had Taco Lagordo, and now I can't appreciate any other Tex-Mex spots. Taco Lagordo, that's a restaurant? I never really order tacos at places because everyone has this serial obsession with putting vegetables on things. Like, man, you would not believe, being a non-vegetable eater like myself, I go to restaurants and I'm like, yo, can I get this but like no vegetables? And the guy's like, yeah, like doesn't listen at all, and then it comes loaded with rabbit food, and you're like, okay, dude, this is why I told you, you know, to not do that. So I don't trust taco places because they don't hear anything except for I wanted a taco. Got a Hundo Armored Mewtwo from a lucky trade. That's cool. Sick, man. I got a 98 as the only one that I have, which I'm happy with, but a Hundo's sick. The church bell's going off here. It's 4:58. Why would they be going off now? I don't know what time they're supposed to go off, but I don't think it's 4:58. All right, let's flick some berries to my boy again. Your video on quick catching has changed my Pokemon Go experience completely, says Asian. Dude, that's awesome, man. I love to hear that. Thanks for checking it out, and I'm glad that it helped, dude, honestly. Because people ask me all the time, right? So I figured I'd make a short, bite-sized tutorial on how to do that. So really glad to hear that it was helpful, man. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. The Scary Gary, specifically this one right here. Love this one, man. The shiny shadows are, I don't know, they just hit different. I wish that there was a proper way to, like, I guess they are in Rocket Leaders, but I was gonna say, I wish there was like a way that you could raid them on the side too. Ooh, speaking of raids, might do Dratini. I think we might. Because yeah, you can obviously grab Rocket Radars and do Cliff and stuff, but they're not readily available. There's only so many available in your city and balloons and stuff. Would be cool if you could just straight up raid them on the side too. But speaking of raids, let's go in with Rooster. I'm using the free one I got from Research Breakthrough Box. Ah, never mind. Okay, well, we missed it. We'll go with this one. That's fine. That's all good. Making cupcakes. Nice. I don't know, Callie. I have no idea. They're professionals. Let's put it that way. All right, we're gonna run it back. Let's go. How many shiny shadow hundos? Shiny shadow hundos do I have? Shadow shundos? None. Shadow shundo is one of the rarest things in the entire game, so I don't have any of those. I do have shadow hundos and I have shiny shadows, but the combination I do not have. Do Dratini? Okay, hold on. Let me run from this then. Let's do this. Rooster, I appreciate the invite, man. I didn't know anyone else wanted these. Dude, why is the search thing broken like that? Tell Vanzuki to get this too. Does he want it? Mr. Wanzuki, you might be at work. Favorite fossil? You like Tyrantrum. I like Aerodactyl, man. I'm a big Gen 1 guy. Dude, speaking of Aerodactyl, whenever I finally get my shiny starter in Fire Red, I want to hunt shiny Aerodactyl. That would be sick. But dude, the Tyrant family is beautiful for shinies. Like, it's not my favorite fossil overall, but it might be the best shiny. Yeah, Chris, no worries. Big thank you to Rooster for that, actually. Rarest shiny hundo I have? Either the Galarian Birds or perhaps Shundo Dynamax Entei. Dratini is a beanie. Dratini in a beanie. I was like, okay. I didn't exactly know. I can see him curled up into a beanie. I can see that. Such a good shiny shadow. I do have one from way back in the day. From Cliff, right? Yeah, it was. Very nice. It's a terrible IV, but I don't want to evolve it because it's so bad. And I know that if I get another one, 99% chance it's going to be better. Right? So I kept this one as is. Also, Shiny Shadow Dragonair is such a beauty color-wise. If so many one-star shadows in your area, that's awesome. I wish I had those. I love to do them locally. I'm on a kick of not remoting things at the moment. After the last like month and a bit, it's been wild to keep up with. This one is Stupid Burmy again. Recent shiny I got, Nimble. Nimble today, I got an Ekans today too. Hoping to get a Galarian Bird, man. That's the big ticket item I'm looking for. Or Tauros. Now that everyone wants my shiny Tauros from trades. Well, let's see. I'm down for a Shfeel, like I said. The Shfeel would be cool, but ultimately the Swinub or the Young Sneezy. Can't you use silver bottle caps to max out IVs? Yeah, but they're not available all the time. Silver bottle caps or golds have only been available once in the entire game, so people seem to think that they're just around and you can use them all the time, but that's not the case. Yo, why did I bring so many fainted Mons in here? Okay, we're gonna be fine, but 3 blocks within a walking distance area. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Did you get on yet? Did I get what yet? Birds? Not yet. If you mean birds. Not the biggest bug type fan. Yeah, bug is like another troubling typing, right? Like bug, poison, there's a couple typings that aren't exactly made equally, we'll say. And they're just not the strongest in this game. Ninja says been subbed for so long. Thanks for the sub, man. I truly appreciate that. You guys are what keep the channel going, honestly. So thanks a lot, man. So a lot of people ask about subs and they're like curious on what they do. They don't do anything. They're just a number, but the number essentially keeps motivation going to keep doing this. So really appreciate that. Grayson, what's up, man? All right, let's see if we get that pink Sneasel. This is such an old shiny shadow, but it's one that I do not have. Until now? Ah, okay. 432. Could not tell you if that's good or bad. I guess now I can tell you. And it's bad. It's not good. Wild Wobbuffet. The Wabita, also the punchy rock guy. First ammo rated it was shiny. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, shiny bulls if you want, okay? It's up to you. If you need one, I have an extra one. I'm giving one to Luis and one to Nick. I only need to keep one, to be honest. I'll get other ones. But yeah, I have 5. I traded one to Gav way back. I traded one What did I trade the one for in LA this year? So I've had 7 lifetime, I guess. Izzy says, oh yeah, dude, the shiny Zama is a beauty. I think it might be better than the Zacian. It's hard to say. I like Zacian better as a Mon, but I think the shiny for Zama might be more quality. Don't want you being bullish. No, I have extras. If you want one, that's the least I could do. Because, yeah, none of mine are particularly good either. It's not like I'm really saving them. Definitely good to give to people that that don't have one, don't have the regional. First shiny was a Galarian Articuno for someone in your friends list. That's awesome. One of my friends started playing the game on like an alt account and got a shiny Articuno actually, but couldn't catch it. Didn't have enough Pokeballs. I'm like, what a curse that is. You get the shiny Kuno, but you can't even land them because your account's too new. When is your COD? I don't understand the question. I don't play Call of Duty. When is your COD? I don't understand. What about you? Any good Pokemon? Migo, yeah, we got 2 shinies today. I'm looking for some Galarian Birds at the moment, but got a couple of shinies so far. Weather boosted shiny Zama. Bless the free raid passes. Dude, nice. I need to get back in the board, man. My legendary shiny luck has been, like, atrocious. Dude, my last non-shadow shiny from a raid was Xurkitree. It's 2 freaking weeks ago, man. And it's not like, you know, I went underground and stopped playing the game. We've been raiding every day. I just don't get shinies anymore. It's actually crazy. So hopefully this one here is going to shine. But also good to see you, Naz. Yo, Carl, what's up? Coral's in the house. You saw my first ever video before I went famous. I don't think I'm famous, man, but thanks for watching the old vids. Giving them some love. Let me get one more spawn here. We'll hop it on Zam quick. It is a Lunatone. Weird spawn. Yo, Bristol, what's up? Yeah, I feel like that too, Naz. Sometimes darkest before the dawn when it comes to shinies and other things in life. I've had some very bad luck some days, and that's like the days that I get shundos. At least today we do have a few wild shinies. Yesterday, man, was like nothing, literally nothing would shine. It was just the craziest. It's a Joltik. All right, there we go. We're on the told? We're on the told. I'm trying to read these sentences back like 10 times. I don't think it's me though, right? I don't know. My brain hurts trying to read these. I'm like, yo, is my reading gone bad? But I can't make heads or tails of that one. What's up, Adam? I'm good, man. How about you? Well, let's get my Kecleon in there. There we go. My boy Kecleon. Yo, look at that team right here. Necrozma is a shiny 98 Mewtwo, almost a shiny 96 Mewtwo, I should say. That's a pretty spicy looking team. All right. Callie says, what? I still got to find a place to use the facilities sooner than later. I wanted to do that like probably half hour ago. 9 people, sweet. Do I have Hoopa Unbound? I do, yeah, I have a hundo of that. I do have the hundo hoop. I don't know where he is. There he is. Look at the hinge off the stream, says Soapy. Pee in the bush. Yeah, there's no bushes around here. That's the problem. This area's gonna have to find the local Tim Hortons, I think. RS says, how you doing, man? I'm good, man. How about you? Thanks for asking. Doing some raids, looking for some Galarian Birds, you know, kind of the usual. We had a remote trade today with Ashley as well, which is cool. Got a 93 shiny Gyarados, so that was pretty nice. One of these days, that's going to be a shundo from the remote trades. I feel like it's coming soon. All right, if everyone can get the ready up, that'd be awesome. That would be cool. Miles says, good, love the streams. Thanks for watching, man. Really, really, truly appreciate that. You guys are what make the streams possible, so thanks for letting me know, and glad to hear you're liking what you see. All right, after ages, we're finally loaded in. Also, why did I recommend me using ghost types? Just because they're not boosted right now. I just guess they're just that good neutrally? I don't know. A Welshundo Lamb incoming? Shiny luck from Jupiter? Don't talk about TB Grimes. TB Grimes. The arch nemesis. It's like an inverted version of me. Best buddied my Moltres a while ago. Nice. I've done a couple Galarian Moltres. I've actually never best buddied a Kanto one, I don't think. I kind of do want to try to get a Shundo of that, though. Like, the dark skies background on the Kanto Moltres, I think would be really sick. But I don't know. I don't really trade for it or anything like that. If I'm trading, and especially if it's a Moltres, I'm more inclined to go with Galarian Birds. My name is Retep, and I'm evil. the evil Peter wearing the wrong color clothes. Trying to do your Mewtwo. Retep. That's a Family Guy deep cut right there. All right, looking for 2188. I don't think it should be boosted. If it is, then 2735. And 2169, nice. I mean, not really, but could be pink. Is it a, Miles, is it a shadow one or the regular one from the past? But here we go, come on, be pink. Oh my goodness. Yo, our raid luck is abysmal, man. It's almost like it's been turned off. Not too good. 5K going in. That is the Pede. I'm gonna miss that raid. No. Oh, I ended up missing the raid. That was really bad timing. Hopefully I get another Dratini. Well, frick, now we're not happy again. But maybe we'll get a Birdito up here. This area, this little stretch, has been weirdly lucky from time to time. Shiny one from the past, nice. That says rough. Rough. There is a laddie up here. Should be another dog, another laddie there. Okay. We got a couple of things. Well, we do the one raid, though. I'm going to run over and see if I can go in this store to use the washroom quick. Scopantic forgot to turn the legendaries back to 1 in 20. Dude, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. But nah, people are getting shinies. My luck has just been a little bit not too good recently. Oh, Senior Clifton up here. Okay, if they're ever gonna shine, give me the shiny Shadow Fish. What would I even do with the shiny Shadow Gyarados that's purifiable? Like, it feels kind of wrong to do, but it would also get me my Shundo Gary. I don't know, man. RSVP to Dratini from bans in a few minutes. Oh, did you? I don't have it for some reason. You can try to snipe him when it pops up. Let me get one more spawn off the daily here, and then we're gonna hop in on Mr. Cliff. What is that? Chimecho? Callie likes Chimecho. Not for me. All right, let's go. Goodbye. Hope you have a good day, and good luck with the streams. This is Miles. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a good one, and hopefully we see you on the next one. I've been gambling every time on these that they're going to have Skarmory in the middle. And I think my last 25 cliffs have all had Cradilly. So I'm going to gamble again. Surely one of these times... Oh, there it is. See, if you're wrong 300 times, just keep doing it, and eventually it'll work. That's the saying. Do you need friends to be a pro at Pokemon Go? No, I don't think so. I mean, it definitely helps for raids, like Kristen said. Like, there's certain things you can't do without friends in this game. You can't trade. Raiding would be a lot tougher. So, yeah, I mean, you can definitely have good success playing solo. This time, bet on red, says Soapy. And in the back is Mr. T-Tar. I'm going to gamble again here that it's not running Bite. Ooh. Because if it's not running Bite, you can farm it down. But if not, it gets to a move. Yeah, he got to the move. That's annoying. We were wrong on that front. It's 11 minutes. Okay, nice, Brewster. Thanks, man. Use mod perms in your server? I have no idea what that is. You should be able to use mod permissions in the server? That would make no sense. No, that's for moderators of the channel. But here we go. Come on. Not shiny in a 43 CP. Well, frick. I've read some crazy things today. Yeah, that's insane. That's like me going into the bank and be like, yo, you guys should let me look through the money. They'd be like, well, you know, obviously not. Well, obviously that doesn't make too much sense. Let's go and have a look again. No more Hundinios. Let me go and grab this. Sweet. Thanks again, Rooster. Also, daily incense almost expired. Let's go like that for now. Give us a total of 34 minutes. Oh, dude, here we go. Yo, please. Oh, not shiny, but here we go. First bird of the day. Dude, that was like the second I extended the incense. Make sure you drop a like for some catch luck. We're going to need it. It's a smaller multi. I mean, that's definitely catchable. But I'm not running Kyurem right now. I'm going to just drop one out for the homies. Yo, this would be sick, man. When he attacks, we strike. Callie says it's kind of small. Multi's like, hey, I'm average. He's doing his thing. He's going to fly around. We're just going to wait for him to come down. The catch luck. Blitz says, yo. Yo, come on down. Come on, whenever you're ready. Part of me is like, go for an excellent, but I think the great throws, we got to stick to those. Those are what catch the birds. The great throw, says Soapy. Exactly, right? I mean, that's what puts the birds in their home. I don't know why he's taking all day up there. Any pink dogs? Not yet, man. We're trying. Get ourselves our first bird of the day, though, which is very exciting. Like, the second I extended the incense, that was, like, kind of weird, actually. Any shiny Sizzlipedes? No. Okay, he's just attacking up here. He's gonna take his time. Dude, for real? Okay, well, I don't know. He's thinking about it. I've seen a couple of these birds that look broken like this. They just don't come down ever. Look, what is this? Yeah, why is he only attacking up there? Yeah, it's harder to hit them when they're up high. Okay, here we go. Let's set the circle again. When he attacks, we strike. Look at him looking at me menacingly. Set the circle again, just to be sure. Okay, here we go. The great throw, come on. 1, 2, no, stay. Oh, you dingus. Man, that was looking good. Oh, dude, I could have swore that I could see the shake coming, man. Oh, that one stings. That one is dumping salt and vinegar chips in the wound. Frick indeed. Yo, if you're gonna run, my theory is, if you're a bird and you're gonna run, just run, you know? Don't roll twice. Don't give me the Jimmy Russell right there. Like, just, I don't know, man. It just seems rude. What Galarian bird do I hate? None of them. They're all awesome. The Galarian birds are like the only reason that I get out of bed in the morning. They're literally what keep me motivated to play the game sometimes. Do Shadow Raid? Well, I was going to, but now you told me to, I'm going to walk past it. I was going to do it, but I refuse to let people tell me what to do. Galarian Moltres looks ugly? Yo, Monochrome, I'm going to time you out forever now. I'm just kidding, kind of. Nah, Moltres is a beauty. Okay, timed out Mono for 10 seconds. Any birdies? We just saw one there, yeah. We just had one birdito, but he fled the coop. Dude, he rolled twice. My new thing, if YouTube wouldn't ban me forever and be even harder on me than they already are, I would just start screaming the F word every time a bird runs away. But unfortunately, YouTube has policies of offensive stuff, so now we can't. Molty isn't ugly? Yeah, Molty is a handsome duck. Ooh, Shane has one. Mr. Cheyenne. Won't be able to do them both then, but I might hop in that. Diego, what's up? Let me get one more spawn here, and then I'm going to do both. The F word means frick. Well, yeah, kind of. Sometimes. Yeah, not usually. Only on the streams. All right. Dratini, let's go. Never mind. Jay says foul. Yeah, water foul. I'm his favorite customer. Fudgicle? Fudgicles are pretty dang good, aren't they? I have nothing bad to say about Fudgicles. Fudgicles they're good to me and they're good to you. Like when I was 6 years old, just being a carefree, 6-year-old kid jumping off the diving board into the pool, that was the snack of choice. I thought it was Flappy. It's not. Well, it could be Flappy. The Flappy Bird brothers. He raids all day, every day. I was gonna say, yeah, usually pretty much every raid we see. When you muted to sort your charger, I said to Aaron, BT's definitely saying a few ducks. Yeah, okay, maybe there's a couple in there. When my gear breaks on the go, it's so annoying because I'm already at a disadvantage hands-wise, right? There's only so much I can actually do to maneuver things. So yeah, when things break, it's not too good. Figgly Dink, says Judd. Wait, what? How many legendaries do I have? Too many. Like 2,000 or so. I got to get rid of some, to be honest. All right, 10 people. Noise. Got Luis hopping in too. Luis is gearing up for the Shadow Shundo. 204, okay. Are all those people your friends? All of them except for like one, I think, yeah. How do you charge your phone? I use a portable charger, so Amazon, Target, Walmart, probably the gas station nowadays. Anything, any store that sells products would have one, but yeah, just a portable charger. Because obviously, Pokemon Go is played in the real world, so yeah. Legend Luis, yeah, we got a crazy trade coming up. Luis and I are going to be forever friends on, I think it's Saturday. I thought it was tomorrow, but no, I think Saturday. So I'll have to see if she's available, perhaps, to make the trade. Can I name all the Mons of Bottle Cap? Yep, because there's only 2 of them. There's only been 2 Bottle Caps released in the history of Pokemon Go. So it's not like, oh, well, I can't count them all. It's very, very easy to remember because it's only been 2 times. 2 times in history. We're looking for a 2006 or a 2507, by the way, for Latita. All right, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. Chris says, have you been to Nova Scotia? I have not. Looks beautiful, though. But yeah, I've never been. 2445 is not good enough. That is, yeah. Cliff's mad. We are far more mad about the IVs, though. Could be a shiny airplane. And no. Dude, the legendary shiny luck, I don't know. It's almost as if it's turned off. If I didn't know any better. Niantic does indeed not like money. Well, they like money, but they're not smart enough to know how to make it properly. I don't know. Niantic kind of reminds me of like the equivalent of someone who inherits a large fortune, like a business, and then just runs it into the ground. Niantic has had it so good for so long that they don't understand how much they could improve things if they just weren't dumb. Hey, what's up, Boogs? Holding hands, skipping into the sunset, says Jay. That's the dream right there. Latias really doesn't like handsome Canadians. That's what I was going to say, too. I feel like sometimes everyone's just really mean to the tall, handsome guy, It's, we're struggling, too. Us 1%ers. Why is my phone not charging now? If any more of my gear breaks, I might just frisbee my phone into the sewer and just download Clash of Clans on my iPad or something. No more gear breaking. I just saw it flash at the top. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just too hard on my stuff. We literally replace chargers and cables like every couple weeks. It's, yeah. Favorite hockey team? I can't tell you, unfortunately, because I like to watch the games after they're not live, and people ruin the scores for me. So I unfortunately can't tell anyone which teams I like because people like to ruin things. All right, let's do the Eevee on the way. We might as well do Eevee though. Would love, like, it's kind of a pipe dream, but I would love to have the shiny family of this done. Well, yeah, Chris just said that whole last sentence that I said was the explanation of why I can't tell you that. Spoiler for every game ever, one of the teams wins, I think, says Callie. Well, that's just good sense. 40 seconds, says Rooster, okay. Still watching even with no playoff run, says Jay. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, they technically could make it, but not very likely. But yeah, you always got to watch your team, for good or for bad. I should be able to make it, Rooster. You might have to wait a second to ready up, though. Daddy, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. I feel like we haven't seen that go off in ages, so let's go. Let's get some more of those. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel, man. It's literally the freest way to make sure that we can continue doing this. Thanks, Rooster. I appreciate it, man. I should be good. I'm coming now. We're looking for a 612, right? I think it's 612 for this one. Shane, what's up, dude? Here we go. Not signing a 575. Okay, that's fine. Let me check Sizzlipede here quick, too. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Slap the sub, says K. Yeah, it would be cool. It is crazy, man. When I look at the YouTube stats sometimes, it's actually wild. They're like, yeah, like 30% of people that watch the channel on a daily basis have hit the button. I kind of understand people forgetting stuff, but it's crazy to think, man. If everyone just hit the button that is free, life could be so much more motivating for me. 612 says Antonio. Had to put this here really quick, says Soapy. What, the American flag? America? Ready for Dodgers to do the three-peat, says Pace. Dodgers with the three-peat. If you don't support your team through the good and the bad, yeah, I know exactly, Kay, right? I mean, I pretty much have watched this same team my entire life, whether they're winning the cup like they did or they're not making the playoffs. I'm watching all the time. One person not rated up. Not sure who it is. I'm so lucky that I managed to get Zacian and Zamazenta. Yeah, well, I don't know if really luck was involved. It was more so just doing the raids. Well, yeah, I guess I was lucky enough to make myself participate that day. But yeah. All right, let's get it. Could I low-key invite you to a raid? I could high-key, but I can't low-key. Luck is the craziest word used for a lot of stuff. People are like, yo, you're so lucky that you managed to try to do something. Luck is a funny word. There is luck involved in a lot of things, but just showing up and participating does not involve luck. It just involves some planning and fortitude. Not Carnival Cruise. It's wages, not Carnival Cruise. It's booty. I've never been on a cruise before. I'd actually love to do that. Except for that one that was on Netflix. Didn't look so good. And, come on. Not shiny either. I mean, you're lucky you got a squad willing to do it. Yeah, the Discord is pre-built for you to hop in there and get your own squad to raid stuff too, so things are very, very available. That was actually a great IV. But yeah, you just gotta look into things, right? Everything seems like it's so hard to do if you don't put any effort in. But if you just hop in the Discord, you can find remote raiders like that. You can just go on, Campfire, you can find local people. So yeah, man, I don't know. Luck is like if you win the lottery. Luck isn't like, well, you showed up and tried, because that's totally different. Sniped into the last raid at the Purified Hundo. No way. Yo, Brad, I think I saw that you got was it a Shiny Shadow Magikarp too? I randomly got a notification from Campfire for that. So congrats, man. Congrats on both those. The Whirlpool. Yeah, Dratini not shining for me either, I know. Well, I kind of wish that I would have went harder on it when Cliff had it. The thing is, I wasn't like streaming back then. I wasn't playing the game half as much. I mean, I was still playing a lot, but I didn't really have the resources, I would say, to be able to hunt them properly. Psyduck from that one, 467. Number 2. Burmy again. Oh my goodness. What's better, Campfire or Pokegenie? They're kind of different, right? Campfire is good for meeting people in your area and organizing local raids, whereas the raiding apps are like doing like remote raids, right? So kind of apples and oranges. Whatever works for you, truthfully. I don't know. I don't use either or for those purposes, really, but Dawn, thanks for the sub. Your opinion on Shiny Hoopa? Well, it's not in the game yet, so I would love to get it, but it's not currently available. I'll go into crippling debt perfectly fine on dry land, thank you. Yeah, cruises kind of scare me a little bit. I mean, they sound like they could be a ton of fun, but also, yeah, like it's out of your hands, your fate, which is kind of horrifying in its own right. All right, let's scamper across the road, get to these. See if we can turn the raid luck around, man. It was actually a really good Dratini I just got, the 15-15-10. Not too bad anyways. Also, back here I think we got a Galarian Moltres here like a few weeks ago. Once evolved Wurmple. Sure. The boy's gonna be a big boy. Oh my god, evolutions, dude. They gotta speed that up. You should be able to click on it. If you want to sit through and watch, that's fine, but you should be able to speed through and click on them to get them going. Just wait for the next daily incense spawn and then I'll hop in that. If I say yes to going on a boat called the Exorcist, I actually love boats. Boats are cool. I just don't know about like cruise boats. Boats are fine if you can control them, you know, smaller bodies of water and stuff. I think those are fine. It's not the things above water you have to be scared about, says Soapy. Yeah, the ocean is freaky, man. When I lived in Vancouver years and years ago, me and my brother went to the seawall. It's a beautiful place. Anyways, we were there and we're like, oh, there's a sea lion. We're like, what's wrong with him? And it turned out he was being strangled by an octopus. Like, this octopus was trying to like drown him or eat him or something. And it's just, it's crazy. I don't mean to laugh at it, but it was just like, we were shocked. We were just like, what is happening to that thing? Yeah, so Soapy, the ocean is pretty scurry. Boats are cool. Never been on a cruise ship though. Same. Yeah, never been on a cruise ship ever. I don't know if I could really handle that though. After a while, I think that many people trapped in the same area might not be the best. I started a new account. What do you think the best way to level up is? Just catching. Honestly, catching with excellent throws is one of your best bets for XP and stuff, and relatively free. And then, of course, raiding is good, too. Hi, Grind. How are you, bro? I'm good, man. How about you? Thanks for asking. Just doing some raids and stuff, looking for some G-Birds. Having kind of a chill day. This event, I mean, I still like to get a good grind in. But it is a little bit unfortunate that some of these events they just don't have the legs the other ones have. They just don't have as much to offer. So like I was trying to make my own fun with these events, you know, hunt G-Birds, hunt raids, whatever like that. But it is a lot more motivating and more fun to play when they put an ounce of thought into the events. Because yeah, this event, man, unless you're raiding or you're hunting like, yeah, birds like I am, not a whole lot to love from it. No meat, just potatoes? Callie says taters. I could go for that. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet. I'm not used to not having garlic there. She's traveling to go and see her family this weekend, so she left today. So it's got me and the Abby dog. I don't usually have the place to myself. Might have to make a special dinner. Garlic's like, what? You wait till I leave to make a special dinner? But yes, that is the truth. Soapy says totters. What's up, Alan? But yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the Zama. And then I don't know if there's... I think there should be another 5-star egg kind of soon. Have to go into a cruise understanding what is floating... Wait. Have to go into a cruise understanding what is a floating money-making machine allows you to drink as much as you want. That sounds... Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I'd even want to do that, though, man. I don't know if I'd want to, like... be drunk on a boat like that. That's probably what everyone does though, isn't it? Like if you go on a cruise, it's probably what you're gonna do. 24:35 says Zaw Night. Teach Abby how to cook. Yeah, I tried before lunch, but she's bad at it. Hey Silas, what's up, man? Taking it easy until Go Fest? That's fair enough. And come on. No. Just pain, suffering, loneliness, and despair. Which is good, because that's what I'm used to. What do you mean, Galarian's bird hunt? Well, if you were going hunting for a deer, what would the goal be? You'd want to find a deer. So, Galarian bird hunt means we're looking for Galarian birds. Also, we have Macargo's cool. Mr. Phantom. Buying the raid pass box anytime it comes up. Yeah, it's always good to just stock up on those, man. In wild? Yeah, that's where they come from. Galarian Birds come from the wild. They come specifically from your daily incense, the blue incense. Also, let me restart the game. She's running kind of bad. We did see one bird so far. I got a Galarian Moltres. It rolled twice and then ran, unfortunately. Kamal with the bird seed. 36 hours on a boat to the Faroe Islands. Any chance for me to keep my Pokestop streak? I have no idea, man. I've never been there. Might be some in the middle of the water. Every now and then there is. I've been to a few places that have like stops and gyms on like the side of like harbors and stuff, so tough for me to say. It's a decent chance though. Never know. Yeah, the stop streak is definitely tough, right? A lot of like the researchers require those. Let me extend this again for a little bit. I want to decide what I'm going to do after this. Yeah, let's like that. Get your fourth CRzation or crownzation to level 50. Nice. Sick, man. Yeah, I mean, they're debatably the most useful thing you could possibly get, right? Most scenarios, they're pretty useful. Callie says, what is with the 72 and 73s today? 72 and 73s. Oh, from the shiny logo. Okay, I gotcha. At first I was like, wait, what?
How's that?
All right, let's hop in on this one. I'm gonna get one more daily incense spawn. We'll hop in here. Who you walking on slush? Says Kamal. Yeah, it's not ideal. I'm kind of just over the winter, man. I'm over being cold and wearing coats. Just seems to go on much too long in Canada. Do Zama for our daily interaction, says Pace. All right, man. Let's do it. Zama, I mean, like, I know they're not crown raids, so I understand a lot of people's dismay with them. But for me, I think there's still a quality raid to do, right? Like the candies and the chances of getting a hundo that you could crown is still pretty awesome. Also, this area is gross, man. I don't know what's on the ground here, if that came out of a human or a dog, but pretty gross. Also, this is really nice. Love how there's these everywhere. That's perfect. Love that we have to worry about that. Canada's in great shape nowadays. Canada's a lovely place to live. All right, 11 people. Love winter? Yeah, it's just the best. Dude, this area is literally just covered in what looks like human poops and bins for needles. Summer here in Vegas is like stepping on a volcano. Wait, a volcano with thong sandals? Didn't see those boxes in Vancouver. Yeah, this area is, I don't know. I know there's issues everywhere, but this area is crazy, man. This area, it's almost encouraged. You know what I mean? It seems like there's just things to encourage nonsense like that all over the place. All right, let's go. Let's do it, man. Cannot bring myself to like summer. My blood pressure's already low enough. I'm gonna be passing out every second. I'm also over this winter. For me, I love the summer. I can't get enough of heat. Like, honestly, I could deal with being hot and sweating and my entire life. The cold is not for me. I was born in the wrong place, I think. Moved to America. We have the same problems, but warmer, says Coach. You can't, man. I've mentioned this before. If you're Canadian, there's no way that you can possibly move to the United States unless you have a work visa, meaning you have like a service that you can offer that they deem that Americans can't or something. Or there's like a super rich guy clause too. I've seen that if you pay like $750K, you can just move there without that. But I'm in the boat where I don't have either one of those. So yeah, I'm kind of trapped living here forever, which is great. 3 shiny evolves was this crazy, says Flannel. They're all from like the last month or so as well. Shiny Sizzlipede. Nice, man. Red's Draco Kyogre, Groudon, Tapu Lele, and Coco coming. Yeah, I heard that. 103 right now in Arizona. That's crazy, man. In March? I know you guys get that weather in like the summer, but that's crazy, man. Tapu Lele mention. Callie is the only one that I know that gets excited for Tapu Lele, man. I don't know. We're looking for a 21 to 88 on these, though. Let's see. 2152, decent. Still kind of meh, but maybe it'll shine. Some friendship with Mr. Wanzuki there too. All right, let's see it. Come on, be pink. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a dynasty of poor raid luck right now, which is okay. I mean, it happens, right? It happens. It's part of the game. There's ups and downs, but sometimes you're just like, yo, give me a shiny. Yeah, the Tapus are not my favorite raids, man. I mean, Tapus, the Reggies are kind of an acquired taste too. I feel like saying that something is an acquired taste is just a runaround way of saying that it doesn't taste very good. And that's kind of how I feel with those. Need one more bird. Why not 2 more birds? Or 3 more birds? Arizona's 1 hour from you. I've never been to Arizona before. I'd like to see lots of the States. I don't know, man. I should have traveled before the world got terrible, you know? Because, like, things used to be affordable. Canada used to be in pretty good shape. People could, like, afford to, like, live with dignity and stuff. But, yeah, unfortunately, those days are gone. So people just kind of focus on trying to live rather than doing things they like for luxury reasons, you know? But, yeah, I would love to travel for non-Pokemon reasons at some... or, purposes, I should say, at some point in my life. How do you get powerful Pokemon? Doing raids and playing all the time. Catching Pokemon, getting Stardust candies, things like that. But yeah, catching is the #1 technique. You have all the Galarian Birds, but Zapdos. Well, I can't give you my trainer code. I appreciate you, but unfortunately, Pokemon Go is a friends list cap. So what that means is I pretty much can't add everyone, but we do have a Discord. You could hop in there and add some friends. I also do add YouTube members as well, so couple options you have there, but the Discord is the one that I'd probably recommend. Well, let's give Kecleon a scratch. Is that the code, Hooch? That's a lot of 9s in there, and a couple of 6s as well. All right, there's another Zam up the street. I would be remiss if we don't go do that. Also, I did get a bird up there kind of recently, like a week or so ago. So we'll see what happens. Mr. Caterpie. Yeah, the spawns for this event, I don't know. I am hoping and praying. Like, I really, really hope that I can get a shiny Charmander on Fire Red tonight. I have such a cool stream setup I want to start doing for that. But again, the thing holding me back is getting the shiny starter because you can't play the game until you get the starter. But if I ever get it, man, I cannot wait to play that game. It's pretty much like an old school Gen 1 style game, only there are shinies, and you can get Gen 2 legendaries and stuff too, so pretty sick game. I really hope I can get it tonight. Especially too, it's supposed to be like a terrible rainstorm and stuff tomorrow, so if I did get it tonight, I could play it tomorrow, but I don't know. Ninja says should go to sleep. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Thanks for chilling today. I do appreciate it. Hopefully see you on the next one. Come on, light change. We have Zamas to raid. It's just, yeah, man, the game looks so sick. I can't believe I put that many hours into Fire Red and haven't even actually played it yet. Catch 25 gives us the Volbeat from the Wingle to the wall. Sleep is for the weak unless you're in your 30s. Yeah, 30s is the new 40s, isn't it? I feel like everyone's just groggy and tired all the time by the time they're 30. DL ends in 2 minutes, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. Thanks for the letting me know though. Well, I don't know if I want to beef it up or not. Teen's about to lose his PC if he doesn't get his butt to bed, really? Uh-oh. What's up, Kez? 50 is still freaking old, says Vanzuki. Yo, Banzuki, I feel like you've been taking this old thing to heart since that lady in LA gotcha. I want you to know you're not that old, man. Banzuki is, he's aging like a fine wine. That lady in LA was really rough on Banzuki. I have never heard someone be roasted that intensely. That was like a pressure cooking. Mr. Rook. Hey, Matt, thanks for the sub, and Carson, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. What should I make out of beads? I have no gray beads. I don't know. Make something from Gen 1. Make Magikarp. You made Gyarados. Make Magikarp. When the old lady tells you you old, says Banzuki. Nah, don't listen to her. She was drunk as hell anyways. Her breath smelled like licorice and well, liquor. It was like black licorice smelling liquor. What would she be drinking then? Zambuca? Is that what that is? What's that nasty liquor that people drink in the daytime? Is that what it is, Zambuca? I don't know. Trust not the words of a drunken soul. Yeah, she was thoroughly pickled that day. I just can't imagine what would have happened if I would have taken her up on that offer to go have beers at her house. I would not be here to tell the story today. I would have been made into a lampshade. That would have been not good. How long have I been playing the game? August of 2023, you can see right there. So about 2.5 years. Royal, what's up? Give me one more spawn, I'm hopping on the dog. One more spawnito. Spawns, sir. Watch be a Zapdos inside the whale. No, it's not. It's this guy. This little idiot. So that's good. Are you doing raid? That was the words that just came out of my mouth 10 seconds ago. Why'd you put me in a timeout? I didn't. Got a shiny Stunky for Carl. Nice, man. What's your opinion about people who use maps with scanned Pokemon and drive for hundos? I mean, if you're into shooting fish in a barrel, then sure. I don't think it's super fun to go robot scanning for hundos, but yeah, I guess if there's a way to make things easier to have no effort, then people are going to want it, I guess, so yeah. Make a shiny Gyarados? You should. Everyone drives for hundos now, it is what it is. I mean, I drive for hundo callouts, but like using scanners, I don't know. People can do whatever they want. The sad, unfortunate reality is we live in a society of people that don't want to work and have instant success, right? So if that's fun for you to, like I said, shoot fish in a barrel, then do it, but it's not for me. I take no pride in having things handed to me. 6 of 9 ready, nice. Cheating is cheating, says Banzuki. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, if I'm at the university, right, and there's a hundo call out, I'm gonna go chase it down, right? Of course, could be a shundo, whatever. But if it's like, people sitting at home that are just scanning for them, that's not really that rare. I don't know, not really that cool. Tiger, what's up, man? I'll take a quick timeout. I hate BT and his amazing mod, says Hoochie. Yeah, timeout. Get him, mods. Get him. Just came back after raiding some Zamazentas because the weather was nice today. Can never miss your streams. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Yeah, hopefully you had some good luck. We have not had very good luck with the raids again today, but maybe we're going to switch that around now. You never know. It only takes one, right? Only takes one. Got Diancie 3 stars. That's a minimeter. So away from a hundo. A minimeter. You mean it was like a close IV for a hundo? You can't time out Hoochie? Let me do it. I haven't timed someone out in ages. I want to do that. Yo, Tiger, thanks for 11 months, man. It's 11 months. One more to go till the year. Coming up on the Golden Gary. We got to make some new milestones, man. Some of these are getting high. Thank you very much for 11 months, though, man. Hope you're having a good day, and it's truly, truly appreciate the support of the channel. I'm sorry about asking where you are. No, you're good. I don't really hold grudges or anything. I don't get mad or personally take them. I just, like I said before, I don't share my exact location because cheaters and spoofers in the game flood to my area and stuff, right? So, yeah, it's all good. I haven't thought about it twice. It's all good. Like, really, really close. Gotcha, okay. You mean, yeah, it was like a close IV then. Having a great day? Mods hand out timeouts unless you're me? Yeah, I know, okay. You're not going to let me live that one down. You hide Kay from the channel one time, and she rakes me over the coals for it. Is that what this is about? Put some brownies in the oven? Yo, what's in those brownies? Did you use Snoop Dogg's recipe? 2114. Yo, this one's terrible. You know, this is going to shine 100%. I haven't got a shiny legendary in 2 freaking weeks. This is shiny for sure. Never mind. I know nothing about life. I'm just a lie guy. Garlic checking the shiny count. She's like, go home and tend to Abby. Poor Abby Doo is at home by herself right now, watching the stream. She's seeing me playing with other doggos on the screen. Hope you get more than 10 birds. Thanks. I don't know if we'll get 10 birds. That'd be crazy. 10 birds would be a record for me for sure. BT Nye, the lying guy. Bill Nye is a liar. And an ugly one at that. Okay, there's a blip bug over there. A blipsy bugger. What else do we got? Let me see. If there's anything worth doing, anything worth driving to, what's a guide for you? I have no idea. What's a guide for you? What does that question mean? Okay, so Shadow 1-star there. I don't know why I feel like going to that. And then the other part of me is like, yo, don't go to that. It's a waste of time. Shadow 1-star would be cool. Got Rachel in the house too. How you been? I saw you in the raids. Anything good? Anything decent? Jesus Christ, says Garlic. Wait, what? Banzuki, wait, you don't believe what he said? Bill Nye is more attractive than I? No, Bill Nye is not more attractive than anyone. Bill Nye is not so good. Tyler, what's up, man? Nothing good, says Rachel. Yeah, the raids have been a little bit rough, haven't they? Oh, I see an invite coming in for that, but I've used my remote for the day. So hard trying to not remote raids, man, but it's kind of a good event to take a break from it, I guess. Since the event is so kindly giving us nothing back in return. Let's extend this again for a few minutes while I decide what I want to do with my life. Fire Collectibles, what's up? Failed shiny Zamazenta, how? It's a guaranteed catch if you hit it with the ball. So did you miss it with 15 balls in a row? Or were you driving and it was speed capped? Because that could happen too. Hundo Kevin Durant, yeah, he came out of the pass. He's not, I guess. He's a cool dude. Ran out of Premier Balls. But you'd have to not hit it with the ball to not catch it though, right? Because it's a guaranteed catch. So I can only assume you're maybe driving and didn't get it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go for that 1-star raid. We got to drive for it though, but I think we'll do that. We need to change the scenery. This event has been tough to care about, to be honest. Well, let's get rid of these. Speed caps is Banzuki. What's my favorite Pokemon game, excluding Pokemon Go? Probably the original ones, like Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm a big Gen 1 guy, man. It's probably one of those. Did you claim your Raikou? Yeah, yesterday on stream. It was not too good. All right, well, let's hop in the car. Let's go for a drive. Yo, I forgot that I bought nuts, man. That's awesome. Got a bag of pistachios in here. I'm not going to eat them now, but at some point. Original Gyarados took me 2 weeks? That's crazy. That's some dedication. Joe's nuts? No, they're just some other guy's nuts. No, Joe's nuts went like extinct, man. You can't even find them anymore. Here come all the people asking what spoofing software he uses. Yeah, it's called the Dodge Ram, and it takes very expensive gas to run, so that's what I'd recommend. All right, well, let's go for a drive. I'll keep an eye, a kind of close eye on the spawns, but we're going for that 1-star raid. It's not going to shine. It's going to be a complete waste of time, but at least it gives us something to do. Gives us a task to do that seems worth it. Spoofing in a Dodge Ram, yep. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it is crazy. Some of the videos I have, people will comment like over and over like, yo, what was that software where you can run fast? It's like, I was in a car, man. In a car that came from a car place. Sizzlipede off a lure. I've been seeing lures there all day. Also, we're going to go past some pretty good areas for birds. That's kind of why I wanted to drive this way, just to see what we get. Just to see. Also, hopefully that 1-star raid is not going to be Nimble, or not Nimble, Joltik, right? Because Joltik is in the 1-star raids too, which is brutal. We're hoping it's a worst case Cacnea, best case Dratini. Cord? Like a cord of wood? What exactly would you want to spoof here for? Do you like the road that I'm on? You want me to give the coordinates for this highway? Alright, well, we're like almost there for anyone who's... Yeah, that was crazy. Extension cord. I mean, it's not like I have a Mewtwo raid on the screen. I'm driving on a highway. People are nuts, man. People just... I don't think they understand what they're asking for. He means an accordion. Ah, okay. That makes little to no sense. But still as much sense as the original comment made. A Honda Accord. A decent car. I had one when I was a kid. Well, like when I was, I don't know, 15. That's an unk thing to say when I was a kid. I should be able to see that raid over here, no? Zama there. Hitmonchan with no blue gloves. Rotom for a shiny Char. For shiny Charmander? Maybe. Rotom's pretty tough to get, man. I don't know. Charmander had a calm day. It's up to you. Do you use an auto catcher? I have, yeah, but I use it for spins. I don't catch with the Go Plus. Not usually. Well, I like using it for spinning stops, though. Okay, so the raid should be there. It's Cacnea? Okay, whatever. Chords equals D's nuts? Yeah, people always ask me for, like, coordinates for the weirdest stuff, man. Like, I was just driving on a highway there. I could kind of understand lazy people, you know, wanting to, like, have raids without, you know, moving a muscle or whatever, but it does seem weird when I'm, like, driving on the highway for that. Alexa, what's up? How are we doing today? Did I hear Charmander Calm Day Classic? It had one in 2023, I believe. Yo, guy in front of me. It's the one on the right. Let's go. The guy in front of me, it has his whole head out the window like a dog, just looking at the gas station. He's just very curious about gas prices, I guess. And also, I just walked past a guy that looks like Uncle Buck with a lollipop in his mouth. Ominous says, with a 2, the late fee. Thanks for the 2, man. You don't gotta be worried about being late to streams. Life is busy. I appreciate making the time when you have the time, but show some love for Ominous. And hopefully, Mr. Cacnea is going to show us some love, because we just came from far away. Will I play some red today? Fire red? Yeah, not on stream, though. Unless I get a shiny. Shiny checking is not fun to watch. It's resetting a system 100 million times. So, I haven't been streaming myself doing that, but if I ever get a shiny, then I will. Alright, Cacnea, let's go. You're back for another stream. What up? No, not going to be Charmander Calm Day Classic like anytime soon. Maybe we'll get another one in the future. I have no idea. Yo, Carl with the 10 says, should I make ramen with 2 eggs or spaghetti? Yo, make spaghetti. Thanks for the 10. Tyler with the 5. Best I can do is chords to the office, the video games, and the coffee emoji. Yo, thank you guys very much for the double donos. But Carl, go with spaghetti. And yeah, Tyler, I'm gonna say we'll take those chords too. Ominous with a gift that goes to Fire Collectibles. If you're in the house fire, please say thank you. And Ominous, thanks again, dude. I truly appreciate that, man. Let's go. Spaghetti for the win. I love spaghetti. Got super lucky. Got a shiny Raikou, a Kecleon. That is lucky, dude. Kecleon is not easy to get. GG's on the Kek. On the mother Kecker. I don't know. Shiny back row and Ampharos from Nagasaki Stamp Route. I couldn't even read the word. That's cool. That's a sick one to have. I like the shiny Ampharos. 682. So the hundo, I think we believe, is 709. Yo, I just drove all the way here for a Cacnea. That's actually wild. What am I doing with my life? And we got... Oh, it's tiny? That would have been a sick shiny. Visual Candle says, get off work, sup. Not much. How about you? That was almost dangerous, says Grant. And, yeah, almost a purifiable hundo. I almost care about them. Okay, Gems, we're good. Not playing an emulator for Fire Red? No, playing it on the Switch. There's a remake for Nintendo Switch. For Fire Red. Well, what now? I don't want any of those. How do I get to that? Oh, I don't even know, man. Well, let's see what my balloon is. Started playing yesterday, you're already level 42. It seems like you're leveling up pretty quick, man. Stupid freaking Keldeo quest is going to kill me? What do you got to do for it still? Get the platinum? All right, let's go. Hit Lucky Friends with Adam, nice. Yo, it's always Quillfish. Why you always got to be Quillfish, man? Yeah, I'm going to run from him. We'll do the Zama, I guess. Yo, Ominous again. Goes to Rafa game. Dude, if you're in the house, please say thanks. Ominous, thanks for the donos and the double members, man. Really appreciate it. Seriously, you don't got to do that, but thanks for supporting the channel, man. How do I get to that? I guess we go this way. Banzuki, I think you're wrong. I'm in a Wendy's parking lot right now, and I'm not going through the drive-thru. That just makes me sad. Like, how are you going to go to Wendy's and not order, like, a Baconator, man? I guess this is what being an adult is just not having fun and being responsible. That's awful. It's a sad day. It's definitely a sad day. I'm just looking at the Wendy's as I drive away. You want a Baconator and fries? Me too. That's exactly what I would get. Baconator and chili. Yo, there was a guy in there that looked so happy too. He just looked like he was just having an awesome meal and enjoying his day. That could have been our life, but it's not. We're just going to raid Zamazenta for a 2-star non-shiny. Like a real man would do. Baconator sounds good. Oh, man. Vanilla ice cream. I'm not a vanilla guy. I don't know if I'd get any ice cream from there. I guess a Frosty would be decent. Yo, this is the long way to this raid. Brownie's almost done. You never told me what's in those. Are they just chocolate? They got a little bit of the ganj in there, or are they just like virgin ones? I don't know if I've eaten too many brownies in my life that didn't have the Snoop Dogg recipe. Not recently, but you know, back when I was getting wet and wild all the time. Want to dip my fries in the Frosty? Baconator's the only... Oh, dude, yeah. I agree. If you go to Wendy's and don't get a Baconator, you probably have a few screws loose up in your brain, you know? You gots to get that. Have I ever been to this gym before? I don't think I have. The better question is, how the hell do I get in here? I don't even know. Oh, it's a school. Yo, what? I can't even get in there. Dude, that's the worst news of my life. I gotta drive all the way around. Yo, I am raising a grievance with this school, man. I'm gonna be like, yo, I drove past. There was no way I can get into the raid. How am I supposed to raid this, you know? Let's get a turn here. That's crazy, man. What a dumb school. What are they teaching the kids there? I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be a Galarian bird up this way, though. You got a shiny Mew? Perfect. Did you? That's sick. Shundo Mew's nice. Yo, this Zama better be worth it. This Zama better be like the best Zama I've ever seen in my life. Because we're driving through what looks like a very seedy area right now. Looks like this area... yeah. I don't know. One of those areas where they're going to get you. Nothing? They're teaching nothing? Okay, well, this is where the raid is. We've come from far and wide across the land to get to this frickin' place. Let me extend my daily one more time. Because I got to decide what I'm going to do with my life after this. Gonna use another raw? Yeah. I'm just going to do that for now so I can decide. Alright. Zama, let's go. Oh, it's a community garden. That's what this is. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I understand now, I guess. After I go to Arizona for heat, it looks like I'm going to go to Amsterdam for brownies. Local Canadian sues for not letting them do Pokemon Go raids. Yeah, I mean, like, what is the point of having an area to house a raid if I can't even get here to do it, you know? Like, I feel like this is on them. Got Mr. Wanzuki. Got Mr. Dev, J Radish, the Kez Dispenser, Coral. Got Eru, got Tyler, Jojo, and myself. That's a pretty prime lineup, if I do say so myself. That's looking pretty good. Visual made it in, too. We got Rilo, okay. I think we ought to be successful in this one. Yo, I'm eyeing up this bag of nuts, man. This looks good, dude. Let's have a look at these guys. We're not going to dig in now, but... Oh, so glorious. Look at them. Dude, pistachios, I think, are so underrated, man. They're amazing. One of the best nuts. Never had Snoop-style brownies. Would love to try them. Yeah, they're pretty good. I would say take the next day off work. Maybe, you know, get your pajamas on, watch some Power Rangers, and just chill. It's not prime time without Hundo Harry. Are they salted? Yes, they're salted and roasted. I have returned. You may rejoice, says Cleo. Pistachios are delicious. They're so good. Like, I don't like that they're in the shell, though. Like, the shell is like, I feel like you're paying a tax to eat them, but it is what it is, right? All right, well, one person not readying up. Thanks for doing that. This has been good. Sorry, I can't come into work. I ate too many Snoop brownies. I'm gonna rob your car, says Callie. They're just amazing. Like, they're, I don't know. I have like an addiction. You're gonna take this in a nasty way, but I have an addiction to eating nuts, like pistachios and like certain things like that, man. So good. You can get pistachios with shells. I know, yeah. I couldn't find any at the store, though. Void with 3 months is 3 months. Oh, yay. Thanks for 3 months, man. I really appreciate that. Let's get some love for Void. Have I ever met D? D's nuts? Oh, I haven't met D's nuts, no. I've met D, but not the nuts. I feel like a parrot trying to get a pistachio out of a shell. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, why they gotta be so hard? Pistachios are the best nuts. Okay, I agree. They're glorious. They're so expensive, though. Like, why they gotta be so expensive? I don't know. Can't beat a bag of salted ones? Yeah. Like, I like the mixed bags of, like, whatever. They have, like, the almonds and other stuff in there. But these ones, dude, are amazing. Mine says I have to pay money? For what? For nuts? Yeah, most things cost money in life. That is true. Cashews are the best nuts? Cashews are good, but they're not my favorite. 2128. Monty says crazy. What are you talking about? What are we whining about today? Is it one of those things where you go into a store and you're mad that things cost money? And not a shiny. All right, that's great. Nuts are always salty. I don't know. Cashews are pretty good too. They're whining about members. Oh, yeah. People, believe it or not, Monty, people choose to support the channel for 13 pennies a day. 13 pennies. So, yeah. It is crazy. You're right. Will I stream GoFest? Yeah, I will. I will be streaming GoFest. It'll be a pretty good event. Also, what's crazy, Monty, is I don't think I ever offered that to you at all. That's just like going to the car dealership and be like, yo, you guys are trying to sell cars here? That's crazy. I'm going to be mad. Cry on the internet about it. Oh my God, I'm going to run from this thing. I don't care about this anymore. A few weeks ago, I greened out because you had gummies. Oh my God, Delta. Yeah, no, that part of my life is past me. I don't really do that anymore. BT streams in the days that end in Y? Yeah, pretty much. I've been trying to have a couple days off here and there, though, because, you know, I need my sanity and stuff, too. It is fun, but, like, sometimes people like to test the patience sometimes. And at the end of the day, you know, it is a volunteer effort. It's, you know, what I do, if it's crying on the internet, I don't know. People are crazy. Like, I could understand them being, you know, a whiny baby about it if I was trying to sell memberships. Dude, anyone who comes in here, I recommend them go to the Discord. I never try to sell memberships. Yo, Ominous, thanks for the 10, man, with a shiny look. I appreciate it. I don't know if we'll get many more today, to be honest, but I do appreciate the 10, man. Thanks for all the love today, Ominous. The donos, the gifteds. I don't know if there's any more raids. I'm going to check one more area, but we've been trying, man. The shiny luck has just been not the best last little bit. Like, shiny luck has been... It's been, yeah. Haunter, thanks for the sub, dude. But make sure you guys show some love for Ominous. That's a ton of donos and gifteds and other things as well. Imagine trying to sell memberships. Well, that's what I mean. Like, dude, when people ask to add me, I'm like, oh, you should check out the Discord, because the Discord's free. That's like the first words out of my mouth. So when people come in here and like have a toxel baby cry about me not even trying to sell them stuff, it's kind of like, I don't have patience for that kind of stupidity. Dressing in a suit trying to sell memberships. That's what I mean, man. Like, I don't know. I literally tell people not to do that all the time. Let's go try this way. TB grinds, on the other hand, yeah, exactly. TB would do it. TB's always doing it. He's the real enemy. Whoa, what's this guy doing, man? Dude literally just tried to drive into the side of me. That's crazy. Doesn't change in diapers? Oh, I don't know. I gotta go into selective reading mode on chat, I think. It's a waste of my efforts. Max finale for 10 hours. Didn't I stream max finale for 10 hours? Yeah, probably more than that. I don't see any raids up here, dude. That's not good. Honestly, man, I know I keep mentioning it. You guys are like, yo, enough of mentioning that, but I want to stream Fire Red so bad. I feel like it would be such a good vibe to do and very enjoyable for me to do, too. I really hope we get that shiny tonight, man. Ever thought I'd see another person play this game again? I play this game every day. So pretty much I do this when I'm not doing anything else, which is my whole life. No other raids up there. Dude, okay. These are the last gyms we're around. That sucks. Well, let me... Yeah. Oh, it's going to start lagging here now. Have Abby reset? Yeah, I should. I should have Abby do the resets. I don't know if it's going to lag here or not, but want to watch you play that? Me too. I just got to get a shiny or else I can't really play it. But guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap for the day. I think it's starting to lag and I got to get home to the doggy and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I'll